Welcome everybody to Awesome Blossoms. If you know someone who wants to play a generic game, send them my way. I'd love to talk to them about either getting into a campaign, waitlist, or getting into a one-shot. I'm trying to do some one-shots later this month, so look for those announcements first on Patreon, and then subsequently in the Discord. We've been doing some art sneak peeks over on Patreon, so go check those things out. They're really cool. We also have the YouTube channel where we've got the tip videos and archives and podcasts. Do hit the thumbs up. It does help me out a ton over there. And we've got the physical maps, hats, and dice available over at gmeric.com now. So go check those things out. But let's get you guys started because we got lots to cover today. So much to cover. You guys are adventuring in the lands of Toivoa. This time, we have spent 3 months after the rescue of Glasswing and her providing the report to you guys, and we have reconvened here in Ivry at the Pearl Sanctuary. As you guys are part of the House of Flowers clandestine organization, here we find you at your house after several travels and visits to various places. We're going to go down the order here to determine where everyone has been and what they've been up to. Bodhidharma, did you go home to visit your mom in Paella?
Yeah. I mean, I went home to hang out at the factory and dance and party and hang out and listen to bands and cool stuff, and my mom was there, so I visited her.
Understood. So music festivals is what we're saying?
Yeah. Music festivals.
Awesome. Bodhi, more and more every day sounds like my brother. Just saying. Tristan, what have you been doing for the past 3 months?
Well, been studying and getting used to, been pretty much checking out the nightlife at Pearl Sanctuary.
Awesome.
Just trying to get back to being alive again.
Cool.
And also looking for leads. But
awesome. After Flu left and returned to the Hekemotu, Steph has joined the party. Steph, please describe your character.
Sure. I am I'm a shadow elf. So I have the look of an elf that's been consumed by shadows genetically. I am on the younger side. I am the most classic ninja that you've ever seen in your life. Yeah, and I'm... How did I get here, by the way?
That was a question I was going to ask you.
Ninjutsu.
You probably were assigned to this team by the council members and the new Starflower of the House of Flowers.
Well, also, Ray, when a man loves a woman very much and she loves him back...
What happens, Bodhi?
Yeah, a dart just lands next to the wall next to your head.
What happens is a sweet bass line. Bow, chicka, wow, wow.
always need the sweet bass line.
Oh my god.
Sure. If I've been assigned here and been here for a hot minute, then
it's probably been 2 months.
2 months, and everyone's not been here for 2 months, but sure. So,
well,
all right. In
Neo's
that case,
been here.
I never see him. All right. So in that case,
Ninjas hiding from each other?
no, I am probably in the kitchen pretty regularly, cooking up not really food, but I've got the alchemy kit spread out on the counter. And I think anyone who's met Calatrix thinks that probably there's a strong resemblance.
Got it.
So Mio's been avoiding her.
Steph, can I get an insight check, please? Because this is going to be a little weird.
Oh no, I don't have new sheets for you guys yet.
What? Oh.
Oh no, you're not building the stats. I don't know what to do.
I need the insight check before he gets his spreadsheet built. Understood.
Oh, I'm gonna
Incredibly average.
Cool.
Is it still rolling weird?
Steph, there may or may not be a fascination with you, as there's apparently a statue in your likeness in the courtyard
In the courtyard.
of this house. And it's popped up over the past 3 months.
Oh, it just up there.
Yeah, a little bit at a time, someone's been carving a likeness. It looks eerily familiar.
I mean, that's probably Calatrix. Did someone put a name on the plaque or something?
Is there a name on the plaque, Mio?
Nope, he's not done with it yet.
Oh, so it just looks like you're using me as inspiration.
Amazing.
Fantastic. I'm gonna. If I see Mio, I will ask him about it, about his art project that he's working on in the courtyard. I will offer him. Not well. A snack, I guess.
Okay. So, Mio, you've been offered a snack.
That code.
She used a key phrase in there. She said if she sees me.
So I don't. It's just a statue showing up in the courtyard.
Every day is just further done.
Oh my god.
I don't know whether to be like embarrassed or like pleased. I wonder if maybe I should just like start hanging out in the courtyard and like doing my swordsmanship exercises.
I mean, I sit out there in trance every day, so I didn't notice the statue.
Even the statue is sneaky.
Mio, what else have you been up to?
Other than doing his project at home, making when no one's watching, he kind of puts work into it. He's also started a couple more alias. The only one you guys have probably have met would have been he started a new private detective firm, not under Mio, under a different name. So he's got a new private detective firm where he can make some extra money. And then he also made 2 other aliases that you guys haven't seen yet. He's starting his statue, and then he's actually been Mio at home. So when he's at home, he's Mio. You haven't seen Dr. Grau in a while.
Okay.
And then he's also managing his pigeons and starting to get them trained up so he can have messenger pigeons around Tovoa.
Cool.
Other than that, he's taking care of the house.
All right.
Because did everyone else leave for the most part?
Rami did, I know.
I think Bodhi
only-
went back a little bit.
Bodhi went to
Yeah.
some music
Who left?
festivals. Fu left.
Pear
Tristan
left for a long time.
Yeah, Pear's
Oh,
gone.
No, shh, no.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure I'm in a bag of holding, so
we should bury him.
Nah,
He's in a coma, a magic coma.
He's in a farm in upstate Everett.
No, he's in a magic coma in the medical ward. We can't bring him
look
back.
at the
It's
House
crazy.
of Flowers pair.
All right. Brahmi, what have you been up to?
Well, the first week back, she kind of like checks in briefly with the House of Flowers people and then goes on a week-long trip to her hometown to kind of commune with the temple there and see her parents.
Commune with the
and-
temple's not what I heard she was doing.
That's later, by the way.
Understood.
That's later. Yeah, but first she's gonna go see her parents. She's just really needs a little time to try to reconnect with her gods. She feels a little discombobulated, and then she comes back and she really hits the books, and she was almost sleeping at the House of Flowers offices.
Okay.
Office of the Starflower, doing all of her work that I sent to you, Eric. Doing the details.
Cool.
And then in the middle of it, she disappears for 3 weeks. She does say that she's going to be gone for a little while, but she will be back in about 3 weeks. So she knows about the timeline for it. And she does let everyone know, so nobody wonders where she's at. But she does say if she's not back after 4 weeks, then maybe reach out and try to see if she's doing okay.
See if her girlfriend killed her.
I already realized she's not coming back.
And then after that, she's trying to get some more stuff done at that House of Flowers. Hard to drag herself away. So.
All right. And Foss, you were also assigned to the house.
Yes. Faz he either goes by Faz or Phasmo, and he is about 5'11". I guess in some studded leather armor, and he always has a mask on. He kind of looks like he's a bard, but he kind of looks like a luchador. My audio cut out. I don't know if I can hear it.
We can hear you just fine.
Oh, okay, maybe the music just went out.
The music went out. That computer's, for some reason, having an issue. We're fixing it.
Okay. Yeah, so he just, after, I believe we had 3 months off, so the first month he would have just been traveling with Steph, who is his childhood best friend, and then settling into the house since we've been here the last 2 months.
Cool.
What's his name again?
It's Faz or Phasmo. Yeah, I'll
Thank you.
write it into the chat.
Awesome. Cool. So, as you guys reconvene here, you've got a bit of an assignment from the new Starflower. You've been told by Dreamshade to meet up this morning at the headquarters of the House of Grass in order to establish what comes next.
Are you saying Dreamshade's a new Starflower?
She is not. No.
Okay. She's telling us that the new Starflower told us to meet.
Correct. The new Starflower isn't going to be meeting with you because he's very busy and doesn't have time for agents. As Dusk Mulberry, the lizard man that you guys had met, he is the new Starflower.
The new guy?
The new guy is the new Starflower. Apparently they have deduced that being the Starflower is a risky proposition.
So they put the low guy on the totem pole.
I mean,
part of the hazing.
He seems
survived
pretty
1 year.
pretty put together, I have to say, last time. And didn't we kind of like check him and he seemed pretty all right?
Yeah, you guys did check him out. He was pretty all right. You guys all seemed to like him. He was appointed to be the Starflower.
By the council?
By the council.
Got it.
In a unanimous vote.
That's unsettling, to be honest.
Right?
Isn't that the
Just
guy that
Don't
left
say
Florida?
right, Eric.
Would you like me to say wrong?
I'm really, I'm very
not been mind controlled.
Did Brahmi have any success with any of her projects that she was working on?
Well, we will
Did you build
say
a boat for your girlfriend?
for sure, one of those projects, absolutely yes.
Okay. Well, listen, she's business first. Business first. Let's get it clear. Business first.
The question is, what is business and what is pleasure for Brahmi in this case?
Even her vacation with her girlfriend was business, if that tells you anything.
Sure.
That's so rude.
That is.
I'm surprised you have a girlfriend when you
is
get
Brahmi
back.
pregnant?
No.
It's for work. It's the new Starflower.
It's for work.
Long-term
Gotta get the
training.
Starflower out here.
So, We will go down your list if you're okay with me sharing what you've been up to.
Absolutely, of course. It's super long because I'm
It's okay.
just awful at
We're
this.
just gonna blow through these. So, you wanted to talk to Mimi, the dog, about what she went to do, if she went to move to Brownie's hometown, live with Grandma, maybe work for the office of the Starflower so she can learn magic. She has left, and she has gone off to study chess.
Amazing.
So cute. Whatever makes her happy. I love that.
Sloppers on all the pieces.
She's also studying the arcane arts, so you may see her in the future.
Oh, I love that. I'm so excited.
After all, she's investigating how Galileo disappeared.
She's our next PBG.
Oh,
She's a good dog.
No, she's so good.
Brahmi, you were casting wards on your house in order to prevent it from
Yeah.
being broken in.
Not prevented, just to alert us if somebody who's not on the list comes in. And yes, the new people are on the list
Okay,
once they're assigned to them. So
understood. You tried to bring Arendelle back, and
yeah,
Arendelle did come back. She is fine. She is recovering. She has severe PTSD, and
Of
you
course.
check on her every Thursday,
okay, great.
where you have tea, and
Yay.
she talks about her new art,
Aww.
which is as bad as always.
You know what? It's good at this point.
You went on a mission. You went on a vacation with Toast at Lily Dagger. You spent 3 weeks doing it, and she really got to know your parents. And a couple of times, one of your moms and her went out adventuring without you. And they always
Which mom?
Huh? The fun
Which
one.
Mom? Oh, okay. She's not
Okay.
worried about that mom. No, she's not worried about that mom. That mom is fine. The other mom is scary. She'd be worried about that.
No,
Toasted's scary.
Toasted scary. They went out together, and every time they came back, Toasted had a big smile on her face.
Oh, good.
And
Okay.
usually before Brahmi woke up in the morning.
That's okay.
Yep. Mango has gone missing.
Eric, I told you can't do this to me. You're not allowed to do this to me.
Mango, however, is fine and is somewhere in the jungle eating rodents.
No. Ugh.
Mango leveled up in stealth too. Never find her.
Eric,
Yes?
I'll tell you later.
What happened?
I have an essay to write.
It's fine. Her next mission can be finding Mango. That's fine.
Mango is
me-
okay. He occasionally shows up at the hacienda, but ever since Cecily Wish went missing from the hacienda, no one's taking care of him. Because Drask gets too distracted and thinks Mango is food.
Oh my gosh.
Don't worry, Drask
Alright.
is also raising food for Mango in the pond.
Very true.
Oh my gosh. Okay. That's very stressful.
You tried to resurrect Yareth and
No.
and cast
You were out.
Gaius
No.
on him.
Oh yeah. Cast Gaius on him for a year. That's the high level version.
Right. And he is currently a waiter at the Bloomatorium. He is a low-level flunky, not doing anything of interest. You talked to Lily Dagger, Sledge, and Cinnamon Bar about protecting the council, organizing a team of agents, a couple other people, and they have instituted a house guard, and it is extremely restrictive to the point that you guys are not welcome inside the council chambers anymore.
Rude.
Thank you.
I'm all right with
Rude.
that.
I may not be welcome, but I still go in every now and then.
All right. Well, that's gotta change.
You don't want me to go in
Glasswing.
there anymore?
Glasswing would not leave the House of Gord. She does work for the Office of the Starflower, however, as part of the House of Gord, and has kind of gone a bit of a visiting person. She shows up about once every 2 weeks or so just to say thank you and leave cookies, which mysteriously disappear because Mio usually grabs them
Oh, good.
to distribute
guys
to other
happy.
people. 'Cause that's what he does. but
I
glass.
just put them in your guys' pockets when you're sleeping.
Exactly right.
So disturbing.
That explains why I've been waking up with a cookie in my pocket. Thank you. I've
Yep.
been wondering about that.
I sleep where I can't be found.
Understood.
Challenge accepted, Mio.
Should be 3 hours of hide and seek.
Every night.
Sounds like the Pink Panther in Kato. All right, so you asked to work with the House of Cancels to form the House of Flower teams to go rescue the other missing agents. That is in process, and that will be taken into account in future one-shots. So be ready for those for other groups to handle. So that's
We love
under
that.
control. The security force for the House of Flowers to stop infiltrators. We already discussed that. We also have a group to form a group to clear out the last creatures in the library and take their information and knowledge for the House of Flowers. So you guys did send an entire team down into the archives and stripped the place. That entire base is now a House of Flowers outpost / dungeon for someone else to try to get into eventually.
Ooh,
It is now a research center for the House of Flowers Arcane Arts.
good.
Who currently controls the defenses?
The House
Does
of
anybody?
the council as a whole does. They have to do it democratically.
And who is on the council for the House of Grass?
The person on the council for the House of Grass at the moment would be Dreamshade.
Serves her right.
No, I'm sorry. It's not Dreamshade. Dreamshade's the person who talks to you. No, Javier Duran got assigned to the council.
Nice. Good for him.
After all, if he can't be a... what kind of man would he be if he couldn't be a council member?
That's true. Oh, I'm
So
so
true.
glad. He'll whip them into shape.
Yes. So Javier Duran is in charge of the House of Grass on the council, and he delegates often.
Good. Good for him.
Good for Dreamshade.
Yep. And then lastly, you tried to recover the staff of Daheen. You were unable to find it.
I know. It has to be back. It has to be back. Has it been a year since Cal?
Not even close to a year.
Got swallowed by a fish monster and brought to the bottom of the ocean.
I'm sorry. Our limbo journey was like 4 months.
Yeah,
It was
but
like
in limbo
4
it was
months.
4 months. Or wait, no. On the outside it was
No,
4 months.
On the outside, it was 4 months.
So all told, you guys have had 8 months. It has not been a year. I'm sorry.
Okay. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. That was one of the things. If it had been a year, she was going to try for it again because supposedly it reforges, but we haven't
Theoretically.
seen it. Theoretically, she's going to keep trying though. So.
Cool.
Yeah. So all of this was Brahmi's attempt to unentangle them and herself from running the House of Flowers. And so he could go back to doing like mission related stuff. But thank you for all the updates. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. So today, Dreamshade has asked you all to show up here at the house. And if I can... Where'd she go? Goodness gracious. I must have deleted Dreamshade. The heck?
She just moved in
It
time.
was dust at one point.
There
Maybe
she
she's
is.
still in.
I'm sorry. I have misplaced my agent. Here she comes. Dreamshade greets you in the morning. So, welcome everybody. Steph, Baz, Brahmi, Mio, Tristan, and Bodhi. The council has news, especially for you, Tristan. We've received a letter from overseas in a strange delivery that came via the House of the Stone Fruit arm of the House of Flowers, and they've delivered it on behalf of someone in Corlin, the ruler known as the Lady of Shadows. She rules out of the city of Ochukvuk and the Spire of Shadows there. She's very reclusive, but we've had our eye on her for a very long time, assassinating and encouraging various members of her armies in order to establish control and moderation in the aggressiveness of the country. Apparently, we've caught her eye. And Tristan, your efforts to find leads on your sisters and the bounty that we've placed on information seems to have generated fruit. Here's the letter. And I will go ahead and read this for you guys. To whom it may concern within the House of Flowers, I have watched your search with interest, for few matters stir your orders so deeply as family. It is family, is it not, that compels this request? The twins you seek, Ginmelra and Varenthil, are known to us. They sing now beneath stone, far from sunlight, caught in the firelight of ambition and cruelty. Their captor is a creature unbeholden to my crown, one whose power festers in the forgotten veins of Cordreg Gruul's cliffs. My patience for such unsanctioned indulgences has worn thin. As a gesture of understanding between our two organizations, I extend your agents unimpeded entry into Cordreg Gruul. Present the phrase, "The bloom grows in shadow," and you'll be granted safe audience with Morgath the Harbinger, governor of the city, and my loyal intermediary. Morgath is empowered to speak further on my behalf. He will know what to do and what might be done. Let us say that any obstacles you encounter in your pursuit are not my concern, provided they are dealt with discreetly. The shadows do not weep when fire burns away the rot. Should a firelight dim beneath the surface of Cordreg Gruul, I will not rush to stoke it anew. In exchange for this clarity, I ask only that the House of Flowers refrain from interference in the affairs of my dominion for 1 year. Let this be a time of quiet strength for both of us. Consider this not a gift, but an opportunity, one I trust your order will not squander. Signed, the Lady of Shadows. So, the council has reviewed this, and our activities are in a good place at the moment. They have determined that establishing a bit of a foothold within Corlin and getting on the Lady of Shadows' good side is beneficial for the organization as a whole. Finding your sisters, Tristan, is a bonus, and one that the house considers important, considering how valuable you are as an agent. So, your task is simple. We are to transport you near to Cordreg Gruul, as close as possible, via the teleportation circle. There is none within the city itself, so you will be a short distance away. You are tasked with going to Cordreg Gruul, meeting with this Morgath the Harbinger, and finding out what he knows. And then, as she stated, snuff out the fire that is preventing your sister's freedom. Any questions?
No.
Yeah, man. Where are we going?
She smiles at you. Bodhi, you are going to the far end of Toivoa, to the edge of Corlin on the western coast, to Cordreg Gruul.
Yeah, alright.
It is a cliff city that is rough and fairly lawless, except for the fact that Morgath apparently controls what happens there.
Well, I mean, I'm totally into that. Of course he does, because his brother Les Graff couldn't do it, man. We needed more Graff to take care of all that stuff, man.
She looks at you and blinks slowly.
You probably thought that might have happened tomorrow when you were there when I said that, right?
Perhaps it already happened too many times.
Yep, it already happened tomorrow.
Indeed. So, I have something to look forward to again. Well,
Yeah, man. Like, time is a loop, man. We've already all lived this before. Turns out you can step in the same water twice, man.
yes, but the ripples are different each time.
Yeah, I guess so, man. If that's what you're looking at, I'm just looking at the water.
It's not the water within the bog.
Yeah, man, you gotta change it at least once a week, or else, man, you will be smoking the same water, and it stinks.
Indeed. Remember, never drink it.
That's right. You're welcome anytime.
Thank you, Bodhi. Well, if you need supplies, I encourage you to collect them before you go. Otherwise, you'll have to rely on the supplies there in Cordray Gruel, which is not known for its trade. Being on the western side of Toivoa and Corlin, the shipping lanes there are very restricted and not very active. So, the few trade routes that you may find go from Shatter Shaddai up the western coast to Shu, but only smugglers do that run. So you will not find much in the way of goods in that town.
Where does the transport circle take us?
The transport circle will take you 1 mile outside of Cordray Gruel. At least, that's the intent. She smiles.
Kind of taking my cue from everyone else here, but I don't see anyone like making a salute or anything. So
You should be bowing to her.
But you do see Bodhi give her a hug on the way out, so you're welcome to do that. But she only likes to be hugged down on the leg, because that's where Bodhi hugs her.
Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna just stealth right past her then.
I see. Yeah. You thought you had the smart-ass salute comment, but...
As you give her a hug on the leg, she very gingerly pats the top of your head and wiping her hand on her thigh as she finally gets free.
Yeah, she might actually get a contact high doing that.
I know.
Just a little plume of like pollen just comes up from his hair.
Are we sure not Bodhi's not part of spores? Because
Aww.
if you
No,
pat him
man,
on the
he's-
back too high, just poof.
No, man, he's House of Grass, man.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Way too much grass.
Grass has pollen.
Or not enough.
But
Grass
It's
has
just the
fallen,
right
yes,
amount.
trust me. Grass has fallen, especially down here. All right. So, what preparations would you like to make considering the information you have?
Do we need to resupply, guys?
I think we need to resupply.
especially for health potions, we were definitely scraping the barrel at the end there.
All right.
We
We don't need to
some
role
bigger
play all
ones.
of that, but what would you like to purchase?
Well, I think we should use our standard Awesome Blossom shopping technique,
Sure.
and the two new guys have to go shopping.
I love that. That's great.
Yeah.
I will give you guys the money to go.
And Faz. There you go. Enjoy.
How much money do we have?
So
80
You're not gonna see any change.
Steph, Faz, can you guys go shopping and get us some healing potions?
Of course.
Yes.
How many do we need?
We have some small. We have a lot of smaller ones. We have 12 of the little guys, 4 medium. We have one weird healing one that used to be pairs, but we have that one. We need some bigger ones, I guess. Some, I like more grande ones would be nice. Rami gets really particular about us not having potions, so we really need some, or else we'll all get yelled at. Nothing. We're talking about politics.
Ooh. Wait, is it House of Flowers politics? did you
No,
hear?
it's politics of antiquity.
Oh.
It's boring. You guys really need to go. Oh, here's 5,000 gold. Just go. Go. I'll give him 5,000 gold.
5,000 gold.
Can you bring back some lunch when you're on the way back?
Of course.
Thank you.
So,
Yeah, Faz and I will head out.
cool. You guys go out to buy potions.
Yeah, hey Faz.
Mhm.
I'm thinking like fire resistance potions are probably more useful.
I think that's what they said.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Awesome.
I mean, snuff out the fire under the ground. How is that not fire?
And he said the big boys, those tend to do a lot more damage than any healing potion that's been thrown at me.
Yeah, let's go. Go to potion shop.
Okay. As you walk in, the proprietor greets you. Hello. Customers, welcome. Yes. How can I help?
I'd like to see your stock of resistance potions.
The elf turns around. Of course. One right over here. Yes. Resistance potions. We have all of the popular ones, just not the force or the psychic at the moment.
Do you have any potions that offer immunity
Immunity?
to elemental damage?
Oh, no, not immunity.
Resistance, then.
Resistance, yes. Oh, yes.
To fire is our main concern today.
Fire resistance. Oh, going somewhere hot, I assume?
Hope so. Otherwise, these potions are going to be not a lot of use.
That would be most unfortunate. Is your recon strong?
Is my recon strong? Oh, terribly weak, probably.
I'm so sorry. I do hope you survive. As he's going to bring out an entire case of potions of resistance. These are potions of fire resistance.
What do these things cost?
300 gold each.
300.
Yes.
You think we just get
Pretty
one for
expensive.
everybody?
Let's see. 300 for how many do we have? 6 of us?
That would be
Mhm.
1,800 gold.
Do you mind letting us see the healing potions also?
Of course. Right over here. And he will point at a glass case and walk over towards it. Wiping his hands on his brown apron, he smiles. So, what exactly were you in the market for?
Share a look with
You think
Faz.
I think we can afford a superior healing potion each, and fire
Greater for everyone else on the
resistance
team.
I mean, I was thinking like 6 superior and 6
Oh.
resistance. I think that
That's what you meant by each.
Okay. So, you wanted superior potions of superior healing?
What do we get for superior healing?
Superior healing is, I believe, 250 gold. We'll check on that.
Oh, that
oh,
is not as expensive. as I
That's
thought.
way too cheap.
That's
There.
way
That
too
doesn't
cheap.
sound right.
Is
yeah.
it like 1350 or
It's-
something like that?
So,
Why are you? Oh my gosh,
No.
you guys, take the deal.
No.
Take the-
On Sains, I think it's
I don't want to be
450.
handed the wrong potions.
all right, so 6 times 450. That's going to be 2,700 plus the 18 from earlier. And then you wanted 6 graders, right?
no.
Oh,
I think
did
we were
we?
just
No.
doing.
Do you carry any
How-
poisons?
Poison? Of course, we have many.
What'd you say,
poisons.
Faz?
Where are we on gold spent?
4,500.
Okay.
All right. Poisons. Well, do we have
Be
poisons?
rude to go
Yes.
backwards.
Poisons?
Brahmi did say bring back lunch too. I'm just saying.
Who's talking?
So, poisons here, and he's going to produce a whole bunch of poison for 100 gold per dose.
I'm gonna put a kind of like sophisticated eye over these. These look like DC 14 Constitution saves.
These are the basic poisons, yes.
DC 13 then.
Yep.
I give him a winning smile and
Okay.
walk away from these poisons. I don't need any of these.
Very well.
Let's see. Do you do bulk discounts?
No. These are requisition prices.
What if we bring the bottles back?
Then you'll receive a 1 silver refund for each bottle.
What if we bring the bottles back with different ingredients in them?
Then perhaps we can work out a deal depending on the ingredients.
What if we don't take the bottles and just pour the contents into our bag?
Then we can reduce the cost of your potions by a total of 12 silver.
What if you just pour it in my hands?
The guy is humoring you on purpose, trying to let you stew on this for a moment. But the difference is between 4,499 gold or 4,500 gold.
Fantastic. We will do our best to entertain this shopkeep, and then we will give him some gold.
Understood. So, you guys spend 4,500 gold here.
Because we were told to pick up lunch,
Yes.
I'd like to swing by a general goods store
Okay?
and stock up on beads of nourishment.
Okay. Understood. Beads of
Food
nourishment.
pills for everybody.
Cool. So,
They're
as
gonna love it.
you go ahead and buy those are going to
That's
cost...
what they wanted, right?
Yep. Each of those costs 1 gold.
Oh, do they?
Yep.
That's good to know.
Because
If we
they're
go back
bland and horrible, and, Bodhi's going to prefer to eat his gorp.
They are nutritious and specially built for adventurers.
Someone has been in the Army or Air Force.
I've been in the House of Orchid, and I have been trained on missions.
If we turn in these bottles, we basically get that food for free.
Yeah. I mean, that... So, let's see. If we do... We should probably... They said lunch, but we should probably stock up on enough of these so that we have, we can go for a little while. Which brings us down to... Let's see. If we bought 100 of these,
Yes.
we would have 400
Fit
gold
100?
left, which is
Oh
200
my
gold for
God.
each of us. Is 100 too many? I feel like 100 might be too many. This can't be that long of a mission. Are there also what are they called? The drink version of these beads?
Bang.
Tang? Is there Tang here also?
Oh my god.
I gotta say, when a shadow elf asks that in public,
Unfortunately, they do not have Tang here, no. But
Hmm.
you can find the beads of nourishment, and you can carry your own water.
I'm just wondering if the guy started pointing over to a certain district when the Shadow Elf asked for Tang.
I'm not going to go there. We don't have to. That's more of the Saturday morning group.
all right. Let's do 18 gold on beads of nourishment,
Okay. Enough for 3 days.
and we'll split the rest of the gold between us.
Okay.
I don't, unless there's anything else you want to pick up, Faz.
Not that I can think of.
Need any
Head back.
I'm just like browsing in the general goods store. Like, need any like leather softening for your armor?
Not yet. We'll see what happens when we're out. Maybe on our way back.
Cool.
It shouldn't take too long. They said we can teleport there.
Yeah, we'll probably be back in
is a
a
thing.
few days.
You gotta take care of your leather.
Yep. Yeah, leather conditioner is a thing. If you ever do buy leather armor, you do need to get some leather conditioner.
And so,
Noted. All right. I think I'm good to head back.
All right.
So, you guys can return to the house. What have the other 4 of you been up to in their absence? What pranks are we pulling?
I'm making ramen in the kitchen.
Joining
not good for your
you,
body.
What a
the Greg
prank.
Bud Knight.
Amazing.
What a prank.
Oh God, he's back.
He looks at you. So, are you totally sure you're supposed to cut the noodles like that?
Yes.
Cut the noodles.
Don't you totally think you should have bigger shrimp?
Of course. Do you have bigger shrimp?
I'm sure that if you had asked staff to get something, you Tulin could have had some. What you need is not shrimp, but prawns. Some Tulin
Well,
prawns. Mm-hmm. Good in ramen.
Well, I'd say go get some, but I think we're leaving soon, so
Oh, well, maybe I'll get some while you're gone.
you can stock up while we're gone. Well, I mean, they won't. Will they still be good by the time we get back?
Don't have to be,
we
since I'll eat them.
Oh, there you go.
No, if you excuse me. And he's going to go running out to go get prawns.
He just
Honestly
harasses me
enjoys
every
it.
time I cook it.
Yes.
I'm gonna start displaying a recipe for whatever he is. Just gonna have a cookbook open to it.
Steph and Faz arrive.
We're
Mio,
back.
What are you doing, Mio?
Mio went and changed his alias to Camshaft
To camshaft.
because he's the only one who
What?
remembers that humans are not allowed in Corlin, guys.
Oh.
Do we have to
my
explain this every time to you guys?
God. It's okay. Brahmi's not human. It's fine.
We have to change Mio to camshaft.
Isn't it only a matter if you get caught?
I suppose if you get caught, but are you just not going to ever be seen? Well, answer my own question.
I'm sorry, were you planning to be seen
Wait,
on a mission?
More than normal. I mean, we got to go make introductions and see things and investigate and talk to people. And
That's what Faz is for.
Faz has a mask. I guess that counts. What are you, Faz?
Yeah. Well, if I tell you, then you know whether or not I'm like changing
It
my
would defeat
appearance
the
for
purpose
long.
of the mask.
Yep, sure. Sounds good to me.
we dishonor the tradition
mean-
of the man.
Okay. Wait, so do we need to only humans can't be in Corlin, right? So as long as we're not human, we're okay? Or do we have to be a specific species again?
I believe we're supposed to be evil races. Evil races, but even though they're not a real
mean,
thing.
yeah.
You know, orcs.
I mean, you've seen
goblins,
her
and
necromantic tendencies.
Well, yeah, just put some skulls around you.
Around who?
You like
Like
make a
your
belt,
waist.
Oh.
maybe some earrings.
I mean,
A
that's
torch?
really not my style, but thank you. I guess, like, I'll have to figure
Not
out.
your
Establishing that Brahmi did not have an emo phase.
She didn't. She was pure prep girl through her entire childhood.
Understood.
Yeah.
Definitely seen her carrying skulls though. Like,
She does have skulls.
wouldn't be a
though,
stretch to
now.
just put it on your waist.
I mean,
No, that's. You know what? They're in my backpack. She holds up her backpack, and her backpack is like too big. She probably needs
clanks
a bag
with
of holding
skulls.
for these. Yeah. Can I just start
Strap 'em to
putting
your
these?
skull.
Can I put these in the bag of holding? Do you mind?
Sure.
Mine.
How many skulls do you have, Brahmi?
Well, a few. So,
Do you want me to just put a few skulls?
I will have
five.
to. Eric said I have to name all of them.
Okay, I'll just
so-
put skulls.
Yeah,
Brahmi's
you just put
skull
Brahmi's
collection.
skulls, and I'll sort it out later as long as Eric doesn't mind.
I have
Each skull
5.
weighs 2 pounds.
Good. She doesn't need to carry them on her person anymore.
Probably's gonna find out she's so much lighter that she's not carrying around 22 pounds.
Oh my
of skulls.
gosh. So many skulls.
I could have made that jump. Damn it.
Yeah, so before we head out, I'm sure we guys are ready to head out, but did we get the potions, kids?
I put potions on the countertop. 6 superior healing potions and 6 fire resistance potions. And for good measure, I put out a pile of beads of nourishment.
Did you guys pick up lunch on the way home?
I tapped the pile of beads of nourishment.
I mean lunch, not rations. That's what I was, something. There's a little corner shop
blinked at
down
you,
the
like-
street. The food is great. We're just not going to be able to eat very well once we get out there. So
Yeah, you
You
should
can have as many
fuel
of
up.
those as you'd like.
1 a day.
how much did you spend on these? How many are there?
18 total. I thought 3 for each of us would get us through the mission.
Okay, and how long does one last?
Have you not eaten beads? It's 1 a day.
Beads of nourishment? No, this is my first time seeing them. Just 1 a day.
How do you? Okay.
Food. Food? Or I guess gorp? Are they like gorp? Is that what they are?
I've seen Bodhi do his thing. No.
Oh, okay.
I know, it's just... You've seen me make them sometimes with the alchemy kit. If you
Oh,
extract the nutrients and
well, that's
preserve
really
them
handy.
and then compact them, you can get just what you need for your body.
That's amazing. So if we do run into a situation where we don't have food, we can use these. That's perfect. You're doing great.
I'm so confused.
No, this is great. You're doing so good. I love this. You guys did a wonderful job. Now, did you guys get any greater healing potions?
No. Superior healing potions are better than greater healing potions.
Oh, for
They're
sure, for
technically
sure.
superior.
They are technically superior. Just that last time we went through quite a few of these. So,
Well, this time let's not.
Barmy has that expression like she does not expect you guys to be able to do that. Okay, I mean, if you feel that
I'm
way, that's
A
fine.
little bit affronted that you think I'm going to be taking hits.
I mean, I hope you won't. That's my greatest hope, is that you won't. So,
Oh. We'll just make sure the tank takes the hits. And I look around the group. And is anyone heavy armor? Nope.
nope.
I mean,
I
Robbie's
love
got the
that
best
idea.
armor.
What? If
She
there's
doesn't
no
even-
more farting
Yeah.
about, we ready to go?
I think so.
Everyone fix their character sheets with their inventory.
So we
Oh.
each have 3.
While we
beads
travel,
of-
I might look through the bag of holding, but I'll write in the chat if I take anything.
You can just take it out too if you want.
What did we do with Pear's the bracelet of the starflower?
What about it?
That would have been returned
Eric said
to
it went to the council.
Ah, boo.
Oh, did we decide that? Because I
The
feel like we
council
wouldn't have
would
done
decided
that.
that.
The
I'm gonna go-
council didn't know it existed.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
gonna
we
steal
absolutely
it back,
did.
guys. It's fine. I'll get it back.
When you give up authority, you also have to give up treasure. Turns out.
Brahmi
It died
is
with
so
air.
annoyed.
We don't know what happened to it.
Brahmi is so agitated by the whole situation. Fine.
So do we know how we're teleporting there? Are we
teleportation room, right?
The teleportation
Are we going that
room.
way?
Yep.
Not the. Don't we have a rod of teleportation or some?
We do. We
Yeah,
have a
but you
wand
need
of teleportation. But if they can teleport us there,
Hmm.
then we should save the wand for leaving.
Because we can
That
only
might
teleport
be
to places we know, right, Eric? Is that what
Correct.
that wand does? Okay, so do the.
Oh.
Yes.
Sorry,
ma'am.
one last thing,
See the
Eric.
purple hair?
We have to make sure that we have at least one chalice worth 1,000 gold pieces, by the way.
You don't at the moment.
Can we grab one on the way out of town?
Do you have 1,000 gold?
We do.
Yeah, sure, we do. We're good.
Chalice?
Even better, Bodhi can make a chalice worth
What?
1,000 gold.
We have 18.
How much does it cost?
1,000.
We have
1,000 gold.
11K.
I will
Yeah.
take that off the account. We are now. Oh, by the way, kids, did you guys have any extra money left after your shopping trip?
Extra? No.
Okay, cool. Anyways,
We have 11K of gems, and I think that's where the cost of the chalice comes from.
your
So you don't
fingers
necessarily-
out of my. What are you doing with my bag? Get on my bag.
What? No, I'm just saying that we have the
Digging around
gems.
in
We
there.
don't have to drop 1,000
Don't you worry about the gem. That's our college fund.
Who? Do you have a child that we don't know about? What?
Well, apparently some Triton in our group might be pregnant now,
I don't know what you're talking.
according
Well,
to Bodhi.
Why do you sound so salty about it? Oh my gosh.
I'm not salty. You're the Triton.
God.
I'm more this brimstone. That's what you're.
Shut up.
I think Mio rubs brimstone on him for this costume. He doesn't smell like that. I just making this argument. He's leaving. He's like, don't worry about it.
Brahmi,
Okay.
because the accusation was
Yeah.
made, I am simply going to ask, is Brahmi pregnant?
No, of course
Okay,
not.
good.
Oh my gosh.
If she is,
By
She's
who?
not showing yet.
let me check my perception
Yeah.
check and see if she's pregnant.
She should do a
She's
stealth
not.
check.
Where's that X-ray?
Oh,
Where's that X-ray ring? I'll check.
Toss
that.
it.
We'll walk
Unless-
off with it.
Unless Tosit is secretly boy, then no.
I'm spreading this
I
room.
think I've seen that
I don't know
website.
you-
Brahmi?
Shh, Eric.
What?
Shush.
Sorry.
It's a secret. You can't be saying it.
Understood.
Private server.
I mean, if you look on Reddit, Awesome Blossoms.
No.
thing at the-
AO3 awesome blossoms.
Oh, man.
There we go.
So Bodhi, while everyone's doing their stuff, he goes in his room and he comes back out. And you know, like the kindergartner, like cups that they make out of like pinch
Yeah.
pot clay, and then they like hot glue like little rocks and shit. So
Yeah.
that's what he got. He took like a wooden cup out of the kitchen, and he went in there and he just like glued all the gems on there, and then he painted it gold with his paint, but like the paint is kind of rubbed up on the gems. There's like a fingerprint and some hair because Bodhi didn't even try. Just look in there. He just went and used his hippie crafting skills. It's a minimal success. It's worth. It actually might be worth 999.9999 gold pieces, but you can round up to 1,000. So
We just put a gold point in it.
yeah, you put a copper piece in it to make it 1,000.
Good enough.
So
I
and
love the fact
he goes,
they painted over bugs and everything else on there too.
yeah, he goes, here, hey, Brahmi, here you go, man. Anytime you want something like this, I can make it, man. This is a good cup. We can just drink out of it, whatever. It's great, man.
Bodhi, thank you. I really appreciate you.
Yeah. I appreciate you too, man.
That's great. Let's put it in the bag, and then we'll have it for later if we need it.
So when you pull it out of the bag, you got to make sure, Mio, that like one of the gems might fall off. So we're gonna have to like chew some gum and stick it back on there before we use it.
Oh,
Wait, get
Buddy.
the gum.
As long as
nothing
it
about this I
works.
don't like.
I
It
really
was-
think beads of nourishment are a better option.
No. Here's feast. We definitely. Okay. No.
I mean, eating out of that versus healthy nutrients for your body.
The beads are great. but we do need this, and we're gonna have to deal with it as it is. It says shitty cup from Bodhi. It's a 1K gold shitty cup from Bodhi. Hang on. How dare you?
Don't you change that. I'm going to take you change that. I'm
Right? It has to be
going to
worth
take your rights away of this page if you do that.
It has to be worth 1K gold, please.
Camshaft has this bag, and he's outside right now waiting for you
Oh
guys.
my god. Eric
Look
is
at the
worth
window.
1K gold, please.
It's
Oh,
probably
it's
worth
okay.
more if you broke it and cleaned up the gems, but yes, it's worth 1,000 gold.
Thank
It's
you,
made by
Jesus.
the hero of Evrix. It's not the
I
value.
know.
Well,
It's the value
right.
that it could
Former
be.
hero of
So right.
Ivry.
He
He's
is
still
the
the
hero of
hero.
Ivry. There's not a
Not the
station
Starflower.
that
He
the
can't not be a hero anymore. Well, maybe.
Yeah, he is the declared hero of Ivry. That's
And
not
Eric, that was a made-up title anyway.
Yes.
Like Calatrix just made that shit up.
Hey, guess what, Bodhi? This whole thing's made up.
Don't ruin his day, Eric.
Eric,
Smash
listen, I
cut.
will
Bellatrix
fight
made up
you.
all the titles.
Oh,
The Biedermeier isn't even real.
for the record, probably.
Yeah, but
I
Hero
would pay to
Ivry
watch
was
that.
made up
That'd
in
be fun.
roleplay.
We had
I will fight you. He is still the hero. You cannot undo the fact he's the hero.
I think we found our next BBEG.
Let's see.
Was he
Why
replaced?
can't
Was there
we-
another one that stepped up?
Why can't we make him not the hero of Ivry? Oh, that's right, because it'd be dumb to do that.
You can't not make him. He is the
Lean
hero of
into it.
Ivry.
He's the hero
is
of
dumb
Ivry
that he
because
did
it'd
it
be
in the first
dumb
place.
otherwise, right?
Makes sense to me.
I mean, that sounds accurate. It would be dumb if he wasn't. No, she will fight the council over this. He is the hero of Ivry. I'm sorry.
How are you going to fight the council? We're not allowed.
You're not
She
allowed
will.
inside.
She's so mad about that. She's
Promise,
so
girl, you can
furious.
fight him when we get to the teleportation room. You
Oh my
guaranteed to
God,
get the
did
last
they-
word in if you say it right before you teleport.
Okay.
Did they take his plaque away? Like what?
Doesn't he have a ring?
Did he have? Well, yeah.
He's got
He
a
still
ring.
has the ring.
That we kind of. I mean, not Steph, but other people kind of sold that as the reason that he could control the
robots.
the defenses. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were
That's
hiding
why-
that Calatrix had the Starflower.
No one knew that the bracelet controlled them, by the way.
Until Pear showed up with it on his arm and was like, "Look what I have."
I also like to believe that Pear had it on and it's way too big, like a little girl wearing like her
Oh.
mom's jewelry, just hanging on.
Very cute.
Total bangle.
Horrible.
Wearing it as a belt.
It turns from a
Man.
bracelet into a bangle.
All right, kids, are we ready to go? Are we good
Ready.
here?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
we got everything, and I just feel like maybe we can get some more healing potions there.
No.
Oh,
they
I-
told us we couldn't.
I guarantee we'll find some there.
Oh my God.
I've been there a bunch. There's healing potions on every corner.
Mask
I
on,
just
hoods
think
up,
So
weapons loose. Let's go.
All right. So you head off into the town to go towards the council chambers and the new debarkation room that was installed
Ooh.
is no longer
That was
part of
hard.
the council chambers. This was one of the things that Brahmies asked for to be done several months ago. The
I
teleportation
swear, if
room.
Leoko's working here,
The teleportation room is now a separate structure, is well guarded, and is far away from the council chambers. Therefore,
thank you, Jesus.
the council is no longer at risk for teleportation infiltration.
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Triune.
thank you, Fluffin.
I think it was the council that did it, though.
The council-
Thank
Brahmi has been crying about this for I don't know how long, for so long.
Every day toast, it's like, again with this.
I know.
I wish
I
I
know
could interrupt
using a
you talking about
teleportation
this.
circle is not that easy.
How does what does Tosit see in Brahmi? I am curious because
well, A, she's cute.
okay.
B, she's very
Sure.
naive, and Tosa kind of sees her as this guardian project thing.
Oh, that's kind of cute. That's kind of cute. Okay.
And she's also a good kisser. Plus, she's got a nice
Aw,
ass.
Yeah. There you go. You know what? That's all right. She'll take
which
it.
I'm sure Toasted on a regular basis reminds her often.
Good. Okay, good.
I feel like not a lot of like common values were mentioned just then.
We're talking about an assassin. Come on, what
Those are for
kind of
deep
values do we have?
talks. Thank you. Those are for the deep talks.
Remember,
So-
Toasted very rarely talks at all. So
We signed to each other.
Right.
Brahmi spent one of her past times. She spent a huge chunk of it learning sign language so she could talk to Toset. So
I mean, that's a pretty good reason to like her then.
yeah,
So now you can talk to us too.
investing
I think
time
Stephanie
in
will know
Accurate.
sign language.
investing in time in someone is a good way to express love. You know,
Manipulate.
quality time. Awesome. So, as you guys come to the debarkation room, the teleportation structure, Dreamshade will meet you there, allowing you access. She has a pass for you guys. Otherwise, you would not be allowed entry.
What's the pass look like?
It's a small card.
Yeah, I'm gonna copy that down someday.
Well,
Make a note of that.
is there anything else you need before you're ready to go? Looks like Steph's ready, and Faz, looks like you're ready for combat.
Always.
cold there at all, or are we going into like the desert kind of vibes?
It's a
again?
coastal city, and it's fairly
Great.
warm. It's slightly
Okay.
warmer than here. Nothing to be too concerned about. Just make sure you take care of
Okay.
your skin,
Ugh. Okay.
because it's
Gonna
is going
pack
to
some-
be dry.
Brahmi's packing skincare to go with it, and she's good. So
Okay. Bodhi,
Why
do
am I
you have enough
picturing-
herbs to last? That's a dumb question.
Eric, yeah, Bodhi, like everyone could be out of everything, and we'd be like naked walking through the desert, and he'd still be carrying. Like that's the most ridiculous thing I think I've ever heard in 5 years of playing with you.
I just
I
love
don't
the
even
idea
know.
that you're naked and you still pull out a spliff. You're like, where did you?
Yeah, well, hey. Everyone's like, you know how like people are like in movies are always like, hey, we got to ration our food, and they're like, you had a chocolate bar, you could have been like.
Somewhere in the
daily? You have
dreads, there's an
another one?
emergency supply.
Yeah.
There's enough smoke
Before
in
we
those
go-
dreads that you can smoke the dreads.
before we go, can we hear an update on what Flu wound up doing?
Sure. Flu heard from Tristan that dinosaur mounts were in offer. So he went on a walkabout to go see what that was about. While he was out there, he met a group of Rough Riders and challenged them to a marathon dino mount race along the different coasts of Ivrix. And he's been pretty busy with that.
Okay, good. Thank you.
He's a dino rider.
Sure.
I love that.
Well, it's taken him around Ivrix. It's given him a good chance to see what the mainland is about, while also keeping him pretty close to the ocean. And it's an interesting time for him because he got a debuff on animal handling during his mission in Limbo, and now he's trying to make it work with a dinosaur.
Cool. Any other questions, Brahmi?
No, that's it. I just wanted to get it caught up on what Flu is doing. Because we miss him.
Okay.
You just miss having to walk.
Yeah, that is kind of a bummer. He was so helpful with that.
I'll be ready to go.
What are the green ones?
Potion.
I'm
The
ready
green
to go.
ones?
Yeah.
The green ones are straight up poison.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why did I get all green ones then?
spells, you have to build up your poison resistance, and it's also handy to have them on hand, so to speak, if you need to use them.
And it's
Okay.
funny.
All right.
I'm ready to go. Anybody else?
All right.
Mhm.
So
Everybody have their bus passes?
Yeah, is everybody ready?
Remember to use the buddy system. That way, if you get lost, you have somebody to talk to.
So, as you guys enter the embarkation room, there's a nice big teleportation circle. Each of you steps inside. It's already been programmed. And with a surge, you guys will find yourselves here, overlooking a city on the cliffs.
Are we actually in the city?
Overlooking it.
Okay.
I would like to hide.
Okay. Let's roll a stealth check so that Mio can add something to his spreadsheet.
No, it's hard to edit right now.
That's why I'm doing
Did
it.
Did it. Got it working. Instead of do it manually.
Wait, you had this automated somehow?
I just hit a button.
Okay.
I mean, it's an open cliff. There's not a lot of hiding spots.
Yep. Still, you believe yourself to be stealthy.
Staff.
Yes?
It's really annoying when someone can talk to you when you're stealth, right?
I mean, only if someone can overhear us.
Yeah, keep that in mind later. Let's go. I'm gonna lead the way to wherever I think the city is.
Was he sharing wisdom just now?
Yeah, that was that's a little bit of wisdom for you. What is the name of Mio's current
Cam Shaft.
Cam? Right. Thank you. Write that down.
Who's Cam and why do you have a shaft?
Shut
Well,
up.
that'd
You
be
don't wanna
my
know. You don't
my
wanna know.
husband. But anyways, come on, let's go to the city.
Okay.
Go on. Feet are stuck in glue. Come on, kids. Yeah.
Guys head down into
okay.
the city. It's fairly desolate. There's not a lot of people moving around. The streets are pretty much abandoned. There's lights in the houses and various shops. But you have no idea where you're going. Walking down the street towards you, you see a little kobold that brightens up at the sight of you.
I would like to stealth into a shadow next to these buildings.
Very well. As you hide in one of the alleyways, the kobold comes
I
running
go
up.
invisible.
Okay. Go invisible. Fun.
In dim and darkness.
Ah, Gloom Stalker. The
Or Shadow Monk.
Shadow Monk.
Yeah.
Understood. The
I
kobold
can do
comes
that
running
too.
up. Oh, hello. Hi.
Eric.
Wasn't there one more of you? Oh,
Yeah, don't worry about
check on
that.
the light. You're new
Hey,
again.
man.
He's so cute.
Yeah, man. Like, we're supposed to tell you, like, the flower sprouts in darkness or something like that, man.
Yeah, that's like 100% wrong, kid.
The,
Bloom
the
grows
what?
in the shadows is what he meant.
The what?
Yeah, man.
Ooh.
Does this guy look like the governor? No,
Hey,
I'm stealth.
Who are you?
My name's Isha. Isha Green Tongue. See? Blah.
Someone better put that in chat.
Eric better put this in chat. All right. Eric,
Yeah, I spelled it right.
it's not hard. Isha Green Tongue.
Hey, I got it right. Before we get into this,
Yeah,
Isha,
yes.
mind the 3-foot rule. Stay back a little bit. You know how it is around here.
3 foot roll. I'm only 2'8".
Yeah, that means you can't touch me. Anyways, what are you doing here? Why are you talking to us? Everyone else seems pretty standoffish.
Oh, because we like to ambush people.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So I will warn you and your friends, if you ambush us, we will murder you all.
Oh,
And
that's
hide your
standard.
bodies inside a bag of holding. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we can take you.
Nope, I highly doubt it.
It's
You
very
can't take
unlikely.
the other 12 people that came with us either.
Yeah, I mean, there's 5 of you and there's only 4 of us, and you're much bigger and better equipped than we are.
there's only 5 that you can see. We have many more in here too.
Really? Where?
Yep. Oh, if we showed you, it'd be no fun.
Oh, true. But can we say we ambushed you?
Yo, you can say it all day long. As long as you don't ambush the pregnant one. She's the one with the purple hair.
Purple hair.
He's
Or pink hair.
looking
What color
around.
does hair does Brahmi have?
The kobold.
care.
The kobold comes walking up to you and reaches up. How far along are you?
She grabs his hand and like squeezes it in her fist.
Oh!
Touch people without asking.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's not your fault, Isha. It was probably kicking. She's
Oh.
been doing that.
Okay, no
Excuse me,
no
can I
pregnancy
feel
jokes.
a kick?
No, there's nothing.
You
No
know how the
pregnancy jokes.
You know how
please.
those hormones go.
I think, just so you know, can understand what's happening, I think what we're trying to tell you is inside Brahmi's belly, Isha baby.
Oh.
So that's the father.
So, may I ask, why would you come to Cordray Gruel?
Because the
ambushed.
flower grows when it's dark.
That's a strange flower, don't you think?
Can you point us? To
Yeah, that's a strange thing to say, man, but that's what we're supposed to be saying.
Oh,
I wonder who you're supposed to be saying it to.
is that a password?
Well, I think it's more. I mean, you would know because we're in your town, but it's like I think it's more than a word. I think it's like 3 words. It's a past 3 words.
That's 3 words, like a passphrase.
Yeah. Isha passphrase.
Isha passphrase. That sounds like a good clandestine name, don't you think?
Yes.
But if you're doing passphrases, you want to be with someone more important, especially with equipment like yours.
I mean, that's just genetics, man.
Tell you
Don't
what,
worry about it.
since we've ambushed you, I can turn you in.
Yeah. You should.
Come with me. You're all under arrest. And she's going to turn and very proudly start marching down the street, expecting you guys to follow.
Yeah,
Sure,
I'm
I
sorry.
think
Who
I'll
is she turning us into?
God, I hope the governor.
Hopefully someone
Governor?
more important.
Okay, that works for me.
So as Isha guides you guys through the city, she takes a couple twists and turns, going up and down a couple city streets, making her way towards the upper hills of the town. You guys begin ascending. And we will put you over there. There we go. She takes you higher and higher before leaving the town. Now, you're still under arrest, you understand?
Oh, of course.
Of course, after all, we ambushed you fair and square.
Oh yeah.
And she will take you to a tunnel. And after passing through the tunnel, you guys find yourselves near a rope bridge connected to a lonely structure high up on the cliffs. Wow.
Isha,
Isha.
I'm so
Yeah.
sorry. Isha,
I know,
are you
I
taking us to
understand that
see?
it's hard to hear when you're pregnant.
Okay. Just FYI, you're taking us to see the governor, right?
The governor? Oh.
Yeah.
Morgath, the Harbinger.
Yeah.
Because I'm turning you in.
Is that
Of course.
who you're taking us to?
Well, yes.
Okay, good.
After all, that's where all the bounties are.
Okay.
What?
Is that Isha's house up on the hill?
No, that's Morgath's.
Oh, sorry, I misspoke.
Isha doesn't have a house that fancy. If someday Isha manages to ambush the right person and rob them blind, cutting their throats and stealing their purse, maybe Isha could afford such a thing.
Well, good luck with that.
Thank you. Well, I will leave you be. Now that you've been arrested and delivered, you need to go talk to the guard. I don't need to be there. I'll get paid regardless. Bye! And she's going to go running off. As you guys look at the rope bridge, there is an ominous figure clad in plate armor standing there.
At the
Dear.
At
beginning of the
this
bridge?
edge. At
Okay.
this edge of the bridge.
Dibs are not talking to that guy.
I'll go up there.
What? But you've been doing so well.
Yeah, but there's a cliff, and I'm small, and he
Yeah,
looks like he can throw people.
Just
And I-
Did you say he is on the same side as us or the opposite?
He is on the same side as you, blocking the path across the bridge.
Tristan, go talk to him.
Okay, I will.
Just be nice. Don't fight him.
Do we have to talk?
I'm
to
not
him?
making
Can
any
we
promises.
can just walk by.
No,
just
don't.
gonna-
We're not. Gosh.
Well, I'll approach him and see if he bars our way.
He is currently blocking the way onto the bridge.
Yeah,
Let's get perception
I'll-
checks from everyone first, though.
Oh, okay. Because I'm good at these.
I would like to roll better.
Well, me too. But
As you look at this guy, you see around him on the ground, there are no shadows in spite of the low setting sun. As you guys approach, he speaks. What's your business?
the bloom
We-
grows in shadow.
Oh my god.
You
I
can pass.
totally
Go
forgot
ahead.
about that.
Are you just gonna give the passphrase to everyone we meet?
He just said we could pass, so it worked.
He steps out of the way and lets you guys cross the bridge.
I literally forgot about that.
Even after telling Isha it?
Yeah,
Literally,
Bodhi said it like 6 times.
literally did not remember.
As you guys
like
cross
we all-
the bridge, it sways under your weight, and it's a bit dizzying. Are any of you afraid of heights?
Bodhi has never been afraid to be high in his entire life.
Thank you. That's awesome.
I think I might leave some shadows in order to get across the bridge, so I'm going to stealth sprint across as fast as possible to get back in shadow.
Okay.
Oh wait, how long is this bridge?
A good 200, 300 feet.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
All right.
So I'm gonna sprint out ahead of everybody else, and
As opposed to a bad 200 or 300 feet.
Well, bad 200, 300 feet would be like the bridge is falling apart, so.
Well,
Oh, there we go.
as she runs across the bridge, it begins to sway even more.
I am a badass monk. I am
Understood?
so light on my feet.
Uh-huh.
Like the bridge barely notices that I've passed over it.
I was going to say, can't you just do cool monk shit and just run along the rope?
I'm gonna run along the rope.
Awesome. So, you guys make your way across. There's no one to greet you on this side. You want to go up the stairs towards the house?
Is there any other way to go?
Up the wall.
Up the wall, you could climb a rope, you could go back the way you came. Otherwise, if you guys want to go up to the house, you go up the steps and approach the door.
I mean, some of us could float up there too. Yeah, go up the stairs.
Okay. The door is ajar when you arrive.
What's in the jar?
Hey,
Pickles,
the door's ajar.
I'm kidding.
you ask, I answer.
Hey, look, the door's ajar of pickles.
I want a pickle. Sounds good.
Well, maybe there's pickles inside. Brad, go check to see if there's pickles in that room.
Right there.
Wait a second. You know who really likes pickles? Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Not helping your case there, Brahmi.
Mm-hmm.
As you guys come up to the building, the doors open. Are you guys going to go inside, or how do you want to proceed?
I'll go inside.
All right.
Is there any other entrances? I see windows.
You see windows.
Can I see anyone past the window?
If you look in the window, you're going to see an office. The office looks like this. In the office, there is a man dressed in full plate armor.
Ooh. Fantastic.
He's,
Is he also not
in-
casting shadows?
he is not casting shadows, but he is working on paperwork.
In
Just-
that?
Just like that.
God bless his heart.
He looks so casual.
His pen is
Sure.
so big.
If you wear it often or not, you won't. You hardly notice you're wearing it after a while.
I mean, his pen is actually mightier than his sword.
I would like to follow along with the party, but outside. So I'm gonna be outside the windows, keeping an eye on them from a sneaky position.
Okay. Cool. As the party enters, the guy stands up and goes to meet them at the door. Hello? Can I help you?
Yeah. Are you are Morgrath?
That's correct.
All right.
And you are?
I'm Tristan.
Never heard of you.
Oh, we have a mutual acquaintance, kind of a shadowy lady. Wanted me to let you know that bloom is growing in the shadows.
Oh. The House of Flowers. Come in. Come in. So, you're the ones they sent. Interesting. Why do you want to hunt these two slaves?
They're my sisters.
My condolences and apologies for being insensitive. What has she told you?
That we have full reign to go down there and put out a fire.
Interesting. So you are going to challenge Xerox?
The company?
The entire thing, yes. The Brandfather.
Everyone else heard Brandfather, right?
That's correct.
Yeah. Fantastic.
I suppose so.
He's a
Apparently
keeper of
she-
slaves and forger of souls.
Yeah, apparently he got a little too ambitious and she has not been pleased.
She must be pleased. And if he's too ambitious, then you are tasked with pleasing her. I can
That's
give
what-
you general knowledge of the place, but not much.
Whatever you can give us will help.
You will
Could
find
we,
it.
could we take a step down instead of getting general knowledge? Could you just give us like major knowledge instead? I think we'd prefer that. Man.
You are colorful and funny. I will give you major knowledge.
Thank you.
It's obvious this guy's actually very amused at this conversation. He actually thinks you guys are quite entertaining. In spite of his appearance, dude's kind of a bro.
A good bro.
Dab him up before we leave.
Like, he has no reason to be a dick. He was told to treat you guys nicely, and is. You guys have done everything necessary. You haven't messed up his town. You haven't attacked his citizens. You did the passcode appropriately, and you've treated him right so far.
The bar is so low.
Give us another week. We'll ruin it.
Working on it. Things you should know. Zarox rules a small enclave to the south of here. 5 miles south of Cordray Gruel, there is a cliff face. In front of it, a giant with fire elementals. Inside, it's rumored that he keeps experiments. Things that he has summoned from the plains of fire and from the Fey realms, where it burns. He's brought them here for whatever purposes he deems. The lady now sees him as a threat, a problem to be extinguished. You can benefit from eliminating him and rescuing your sisters. There will be no repercussions from Corlin to the House of Flowers. You are free to use all force necessary. We ask that you simply do not attack Cordray Gruel and leave the Lady of Shadows out of it. Do your business as you wish. We will not harm you or stop you.
Cool. 2 questions. Two. 1.
I suspect there will be more than 2.
No, I just got 2. What's your relationship with this brain father guy?
I know of him. He is a hermit. He is scum. He has experimented on many of my people, but he has been untouchable for too long. The Drow, the Fomorians, the Drakes, and vampires that lie within, they're too strong for my people to challenge. Thus, I'm certain the Lady of Shadows has made a good deal.
Cool. Question number 2. Spoils of war are ours?
Whatever lies within is yours.
Nice. I open the floor to everybody else.
I don't know how many questions I have, but so you said if we walk, there's a cave, and then standing in front of the cave, man, is like a giant, a fire giant, and he's got
No,
fire
standing in front of the
elementals.
cave, not in front of the caveman.
But there probably is a caveman in there, right, man?
I suppose anyone who lives within the cave could be classified as a caveman.
That's what I'm saying, man. So, but there's a fire giant standing in front, guarding the entrance, correct?
Yes,
with fire
And he's got-
elementals, aspects of flame.
Okay, and then we go in the cave, and inside is Xerox, and he is doing experiments on people. Is that right?
Experiments, yes. Working with the less favorable aspects of Cordray Gruul and Corlin in general.
Big is the cave? Is it like just one big cave, or is it a complex down there?
It is a complex. It was once a mine.
It
They
was
mined
yours?
copper. No, not my mine, but someone else's mine long ago.
Oh, and then, so what kind of experiments is he doing, man?
He converts people from one creature to another to fit his whims. He alters their minds, changes their will, and bends their allegiances to his own.
So he's like a traveling missionary, or like a cult leader.
Cult leader is a valid interpretation. He does not travel, though. Thus, the analogy of missionary is flawed.
Ah, that's right. He's a stationary.
Yes.
Got it. All right. And
He
everyone down there.
He encourages people into his envelope.
Well done. and so he. It's all fire based down there. You said like everyone's on fire.
No. Only the aspects of flame are outside. I presume that there are flame experiments within, but we know of vampires. We know of Fomorians, and more.
More. Like more Fomorians. More Fomorians.
Elementals, Fomorians, vampires. Who knows what else lies below? I have not been in there. I only know the rumors.
And Xerox. What kind of creature is Xerox?
Xerox is an ancient fire giant. He's fallen from his great posts, and now demented and twisted.
So there's two fire giants that we're taking on?
The giant at the door is not fire-based, but rock. Be careful, for he wields powers of the rainbow.
And I just point at my shirt and I go, I guess we're done, man. Thank you. And then I look around to every other one else. Tristan, do you got some questions? It's like, we're going to go get your sisters, man. I'm like, as a druid, you got to ask questions.
I think you were doing pretty good with the questions.
I was just kind of showing us like Socrates. I'm I'm showing, I'm teaching by doing. Now it's your turn. You got to see it, so now it's your turn.
And he does experiments on everyone that he sees. He gets
I'm
all-
aware of. I don't speak for Xerox.
Okay.
The brand father takes many slaves. He's run low ever since the upheaval in Bourbon and the disruption of the slave trade.
Could be good for us. All right, and we won't. I take it if we needed to retreat, tactical retreat, we couldn't come back here because that would implicate you.
You have our protection as per the Lady of Shadows. I will provide you with a reference to an inn. My house is not a realm of refuge. It is my home.
Right.
But an inn within Cordray Gruul, you can have a room for a week.
All right, what's the name of that inn?
The Cliffs Rot. It is most famous for its one signature beverage. It is known as a willing kiss.
Interesting.
I actually have the recipe for that, and I will share that. Give me a few moments.
Please do share it.
Oh, is that chocolate monstrosity?
It has been fixed.
Oh. Did Dustin fix it by putting in a bottle of Everclear?
Here's most things. Maybe that's what happened to Tristan. So I can't remember everything as a huge bender.
Rami, do you have any questions?
I was just gonna ask, do you happen to have maybe any portraits, pictures, or descriptions of some of these people that we're trying to track down?
No.
I might be able to get a better read on what's going on with them with the more information I have about these people.
Who do you want information on? I have limited intelligence about what goes on within.
I understand. Let's see. If you happen to have any possessions that they might have owned?
No.
Any
I'm
sort
a
of
governor.
likeness or
Not a hoarder.
well, no, I understand. I figured I'd ask. Can't hurt. You never know. Do you happen to have any body parts of theirs?
What kind of person do you think I am? I don't keep skulls of people.
No, of course you don't. That would be very tacky. So, but I figured I'd had to ask because we'd hate to overlook something that might be helpful to us.
It doesn't hurt to ask.
Yeah. So, I believe that's it. If we encounter any problems, you would allow us to return back here and
To the city. To the cliff's rot.
yes. So that would be allowable in order to rest.
That's up to you.
Okay.
Just
Well,
know
thank you
that
so
if you
much.
leave, he'll know you're coming.
Ah. Okay. That's good to know. Are they already aware of our mission?
I don't think so.
All right. Would it be prudent if we were to disguise ourselves further?
Frankly, the rainbow t-shirt and the pink hair kind of stand out.
I can understand that.
The luchador mask, though, is kind of cool.
I think you mean very cool.
Very cool.
There, as far as you know, there's only the one way in and one way out.
As far as I know.
Do you know anyone else that we could speak to that might have ventured down there, that might have a more firsthand experience they could share with us?
Ooh, that's a great question. Which one was it? Oh, yes.
Vraska, the mire keeper. She may know a little more. She's a bog lich located here in town. She makes her home in the sewers. She may have knowledge of acquisitions.
Great, thank you. That's very helpful.
I'll put her name in chat for you here.
I already
Oh,
got it.
a bog bitch, perfect. You said lich, right?
I did say lich.
No.
Yes.
Okay. She could be both, we don't know. But
I think I got it just perfect.
she's a baddie. We're so ready. Thank you so much for your help in this, and the House Flowers will not forget this cooperative gesture between our two sides, our two groups.
I'm not. I have to say, you're much more cordial than your reputation.
Oh, it's good. We can be very friendly when people want to be helpful.
I had expected to be assassinated for my knowledge.
I mean, if we did, we could only ask you 5 questions while you were dead, and that is just very limited information resource. I am joking, by the way.
Huh?
It's okay, it's a joke. I'm so sorry. Thank you. Good. We just want to try to make things better for both of us. And everyone alive and working together is much better for all of us.
Indeed. Can I please have my pen back?
Brahmi hands back his pen.
His massive pen.
She's been clicking the pen. I'm sorry. Sorry.
It's
My
fun.
mic.
It's
My
fun.
mic picked that up.
It's too good, Brahmi.
I'm sorry.
Hey, it
She
beats sitting in the bathroom, hiding and doing the game in the bathroom. You're doing awesome.
Acoustics are pretty good, though.
Yeah, the acoustics were pretty good in the bathroom, just saying.
She sheepishly hands it back to him. Sorry.
He takes it, and there's a little tilt to the eyes that indicates he's probably smiling.
Oh, good. Thank goodness. Yes.
Eric just had to poke the bear because, yeah.
Who's a bear?
Our next campaign will be all bears.
Huh?
All right, so the Berenstain campaign.
Berenstein.
I could be
Steen.
a bear now, honestly, but
Oh, that's so true. What if Bodhi teaches us all to turn into bears?
Man, I don't know how to do that. I think Tristan knows how to do all that.
Oh my gosh,
changing
what if
into an animal.
Tristan.
we can work
This
at
is
it back.
fantastic.
Let's go get her established at our base of operations. Let this guy
Okay.
get back to his crossword puzzle.
Yes, I'm very sorry. Thank you for your time. Also, there was a little kobold that showed us the way to here.
Rested.
Yes? Which
I think
one?
her name was
Isha Greentongue, man.
Issa Greentongue.
Oh, so you're under arrest.
That's what she thought, yes. But she seemed to be taking us to you, so we just kind of went with it.
Way to call her out.
Understood.
She arrested us for after she ambushed us.
Quote unquote ambushed us. Pretty cute.
Are you calling her bluff?
Huh? No.
Are you snitching on a kobold?
No. No, we just thought she was very cute and she wanted to get the, I guess, credit for bringing us in.
Interesting.
We're just lamenting at how she got the jump on us and ambushed us.
No, we're not. Okay, you think that?
No, we're
So-
not. We're spreading her legend of how crafty she is in getting the jump on us.
To that end, how valuable are you in a reward to someone who has ambushed and turned you in? How much will you give me to reward Isha for your capture?
Well, I mean, I'm sure we have something. And we can't
what?
give away who we really are, can we?
We can give her some gorb.
Oh, some gorp, maybe. Oh, I still have this bead of veil sight. Do we use that?
The Beta Veil site?
Do we still are those? What are those used for beyond the?
You were
The veil.
able to see in Ivana.
I'll give him 500 gold.
Oh my god.
What? No! What are you
The
doing?
500 gold
So
will be
much.
given to Isha Greentongue as a reward for your capture and arrest.
Yep.
That's a lot. Are you sure, Tristan?
There's 6 of us, yeah.
Yeah, no, but we can't tip off that we're that valuable to be arrested. That means she's gonna arrest us every time she sees us out in the street.
Only
We
if
can
she
always-
doesn't jump on us.
We
She's
kill her.
gonna show
What I
up
can
literally
do
everywhere we
is I
go.
can give you papers indicating that you are out on bond.
Oh.
Whose bond are we out on, man? James Bond?
It was James.
Perhaps. Who the heck is James, though?
He's the guy with the bonds.
A bondsman. I hate bounty hunters. I knew one once named Wolf. Wolf the bounty hunter.
Thank you for laughing at that one. I had to.
That was a dog of a joke, Eric.
Thank you.
Good lord.
Can't wait to meet him. I'm gonna be on the lookout all through Corlin.
He had one hell of a mullet. Here
All
you
right,
go.
guys. I think we've talked to Cup
Okay.
Voice here long enough. I don't know how much longer.
All of me out.
I think it's actually awesome.
I'm
Yeah,
glad
oh
you're
my
liking
God,
it. I'm glad you're liking it.
It works really well.
Where are we heading,
Yeah, man.
guys?
We're going to the cliff and fighting the giant.
Are we going to talk to the witch first? Or the
Oh yeah, let's go talk to Brownie's Bog Witch. That'd be
Raska?
good.
Is that what it is?
Tabasco. Correct.
I figured we'd get a stop.
Oh, Brahmi had to step away, but Eric, before we leave,
Yes.
can Mio take a peek and see what he was doing, paperwork he was working on?
You can roll a perception check because it's
Okay.
upside down on his side of the desk. So
Okay, what do I have to beat?
we're gonna say a 15.
I beat it.
Yeah. Okay. So with the 32, you look at it. It's import-export documents of various shipping lanes that are coming in and out of Cordray Groll. It's ship manifests that are expected in the next couple weeks.
I'm gonna sneak in later and fuck it up so it gets audited.
You suck so much.
No, I'm not.
As a business owner, I hate you.
That's my next character. He doesn't actually assassinate, maybe just get some.
Gets them in trouble,
Audited by
so
the
they,
IRS.
they get killed by the bureaucracy. The IRS audits them. Yeah. You're so evil.
That's our next campaign, all bureaucracy.
Oh, we could do an all evil campaign next time.
I know that Bodhi's going to be or Dave would be absolutely bored with an all bureaucracy campaign.
There are other ways to be evil, but like that'll be the main way.
roll a d20 to cross your T's and dot your I's. Ah.
So if you roll a 1, do you cross your I's and dot your T's?
Your accountant has died and left his papers unorganized.
Your accountant has died of dysentery and knocked
Oh
everyone's
no,
out.
Dave got him.
So once
All
Brahmi
right.
gets back, should we go check out the? Brahmi just
Yeah.
stepped out, so we can go check out the. Is it a witch
I'm ready.
or
It is a
bitch? Which one
bog
did you say?
lich with the
Lich,
L.
okay.
Bog Witch. Let's go to
Bog
let's
Witch.
be at the Bog Lich so that when Brahmi shows up, we just walk in.
All right, so
Yep,
you guys.
I'm here. I'm here.
Too late.
Sorry.
All right, so you guys make it out of the office into the street. You do not see Isha there. She's there for some reason. I don't know why.
Lurking.
Being cute.
Being
You were supposed to
cute,
see me.
doing what we can, trying to stay cutesy wootsy. Gotta have some fun characters in here occasionally. So, as you guys make your way down into the town, you go following the directions towards the Bog Lich. You pass through one alleyway after another, and eventually the winds subside because of how deep into the cliff face you've returned. You follow through some spider webs and through some muck. You've been given directions and eventually come to a beaded curtain. The green beads are heavy with
Buddy's like,
molten
hey
moss.
guys, I think we're here, guys. Man, check it out. Like, here it is, the beaded curtain, man. Always good things behind one of those.
So, you go in?
Yeah.
All right. As you move the beads to enter, small pieces of mold and old mildew fall all over you and into your hair.
I'm gonna stay outside and keep watch.
Okay. Coming in, you look around. It's hard to see in here. I tried to do art of this, but it came out just as a black wall.
Great.
So
He's
instead,
super stealthed again.
coming out of the
excuse me?
shadows. Yes?
Oh no, sorry. Brahmi's just calling out a greeting.
Hello. What a pretty creature.
Oh no. Hi, are you Vraska?
That is
Yes,
what
we
they
wanted-
call me. And you are Triton from far
Yes.
away.
Yes. Yes, me and my friends had we're had a few questions about what lays beyond the cliffs here. And
Many
we were told
things.
that we could ask you these questions. Morgrath said that you would be the perfect person to speak to.
Morgath. Such a influential person. I will answer questions for a price.
Oh, yes, what are you interested in?
Answers.
Okay.
You ask one question and I will answer. And then I will ask one question. You must answer truthfully. You guys can all feel a zone of truth wash over the room.
Great.
A wisdom save?
If you want to resist it.
Yeah. Who's falling for that for fun?
That's like your favorite spell.
Definitely isn't. And I cannot roll at all tonight.
Okay. So, Triton girl. Pretty thing. Ask your
Just call
first
me Brahmi.
question. Call you
Yes.
Brahmi.
Yes, that's fine.
Brahmi. From far away. I will ask the first question if you do not mind.
Oh, okay. You want to switch it around a little?
I would ask the first question instead of you.
All right.
What is your first question? She smiles.
Okay.
I think we get two now, Brahmi, because she has two.
Okay. I just feel like I'm getting flashbacks from questioning skulls all of a sudden. Guys, can you help me out with this? I would like to know, this is out of character. I would like to know what type of creatures to expect when we're down there. That's kind of what I was aiming for. Maybe find out if she's got any goods that we could use to try to locate what we're looking for. Maps, something. I don't know. You guys have any thoughts?
That sounds awesome.
Okay, thanks, Dave.
I think you can just ask those.
Okay.
Or if she knows another way in. I mean, like Callie
That
also
is-
said, you could always use the back door.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
She says that all the time. Yeah.
Can you guys refresh? What is the name of the sort of location that we're going into again?
I don't think it gave us a name.
It was. It's the Brandfather's Lair is what it's called. It's also known by other names as the Scorched Vaults.
I think it's also known as Xerox's tray.
Sure.
Do you?
I do.
What's the best way for us to stealthily enter the Scorched Vaults?
By being very sneaky and going through the front door.
Really? The front door?
No one would expect it.
We're trying not to die immediately.
I answered your question truthfully.
All right.
Now it's your turn.
All right. Go ahead.
Where were you born?
Where do you think?
You are to
Don't
answer
use your question
truthfully.
like that.
You know where I was born.
Answer.
Does Brahmi know where she was born?
Yeah, Robbie knows where she was born. I was born in Yuvri.
Is that what she says?
Yeah, she was born in Yuvri. That is where she was born.
She awaits your question. What is your next question?
What sort of creatures live in these Scorched Vaults?
Fire.
We want to know their weaknesses.
Fire and cold are their weakness. Fire is their strength. Cold is what hurts them. The drow. Light is their weakness. Bright enough and they will be blinded. Darkness is their ally and their strength. The undead, the vampires. They feed upon blood. Do not do well against wooden stakes to the heart. I do not know all that lies within the vaults, but I know
Helpful.
those.
We're looking for 2 specific people. I know the likelihood of you knowing them is small, but if we share their names and a description, is there anything you can do to try to help us find them? Or give us a place to start looking?
Perhaps after I've had my turn of asking a question.
All right.
What is your favorite color?
Are you trying to access my banking information? Do you want to know my mother's maiden name? What's happening?
I would take that.
No.
That's another question.
No.
Yes.
Don't take that as another. No, we're not. I'm not fighting with you like I fight with skulls. This is not okay. You're a person. All right.
She looks at you, and you realize there's not much left of her head other than a skull. There's a very thin
Okay.
membrane of skin over it.
Okay. Listen. You just want to know my favorite color? I have a lot of favorite colors.
I believe that defeats the point of having a favorite.
Well, how do you have a favorite when there's so many beautiful colors?
Beauty as hierarchy.
I like sort of the blue of the crystal waters of Yuvri. That's very pretty to me.
I
But
have
the
never
sunset,
seen it.
The colors, beautiful. And the colors of the sunset, also really, very beautiful.
Interesting. What is your next question?
Tristan?
I'm outside.
Tristan? Tristan, come. Hey, Tristan.
Yes.
Tristan, come in here, and you gotta describe your sisters, because we're trying to see if she has any places we can look for them.
You want me to describe my sisters to a lich?
Yeah, absolutely. It's fine.
Whose side are you on?
What do you mean? Whose side am I on? She's
Like,
helping
fair
us.
question.
What? Why are people being so weird about this? I thought we were here to get information.
They
And give it,
don't
apparently.
trust me very much. Try to...
Understandable, but
Why
we're
is
here
that
to try to.
understandable?
I don't know. I can't give a good logical reason why that's understandable. At any
It's
rate,
because I'm a lich, and you're prejudiced
Yeah.
against the undead.
I am Well, no,
Admit it.
It's complicated.
You're
It's
bound by the truth.
complicated.
Respectfully,
It's complicated. That's truthful.
respectfully, as a worshiper of MKL, that's why I stayed out of your house.
Ah, worshipper of the god who does not let things pass to the afterlife.
Okay, kids, let's not fight.
There's no fighting here.
I mean,
No,
we, could
we
fight,
don't
though.
want to fight. No, we don't want to fight. Tristan, this is for your sisters. So just take that upset and put it way deep down, and just let's try to get some information here.
Describe them as Shadarkai. There can't be
Yeah.
that many in the cave.
Yeah.
Okay, we're looking for.
Shadarkai, one with white hair, one with green hair.
Do not know them. But perhaps the bones. The bones may know. Do you wish for me to seek knowledge upon your sisters?
No, I don't want to trouble you any further. I think we got enough information.
Very well.
Really? You don't want Tristan?
Rami?
Yeah.
How many liches have you dealt with?
I've none. 0.
Okay.
I've talked to a lot of dead people though, so
not you are not in charge here. She is. It's her domain.
her? Yeah, it's her house.
Brahmi, at this
Okay.
warning from Tristan, you realize there's a lot more compromise that's gone on since you came in here. She is not only in a significant power position, you are literally in her lair, and at any point she could exert lich levels of control upon you and your party. She's chosen not to because you're entertaining to her at the moment.
Oh, yeah, that does sound pretty dangerous.
Thank her for her help. Let's leave on
Okay.
good terms.
All right. Thank
Is
you
there any
very
chance that
much.
she could be one of your sisters? I mean, she has green hair and looks kind of dead.
No.
Vaz. Did you I'm sure you took classes in tact when you were training, right?
We didn't take any classes.
Okay.
Shock and awe is what he was mastering.
Tact was most of the other kids.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for your time and assistance. It was helpful. I hope you have
Plenty
a
of
good day.
time, very little assistance. If you wish to make me happy, bring me a goodie from inside the vaults, and we can talk further about your career.
No, I'm great. But thank you so much. I appreciate the offer.
An image courses
I'll
through
do
your
that.
mind for a moment, Brahmi, of this person having pale blue skin instead of green and ratty pink hair.
No, look.
You'd make a beautiful lich, Brahmi.
No, thank you. Look, she's got a skincare routine to keep up with. She does brush her hair. She's got this. Don't worry. Thank you so much, though.
She smiles at your discomfort and watches you leave.
I'll be back? Fuzz! Wait, did you mean that in like an Arnold Schwarzenegger way, or like...
No, she just said she would give us something, and all we had to do was bring her back.
Oh,
Yeah.
you want to bring her back something?
I see no harm in it.
Okay, well...
What's the worst that could happen?
We are here with their, we're allowed to be here, right?
Are you asking me?
Well, Morgath said that we could come here, so I assumed it was safe enough, as safe as a place like this can be.
I agree. Are you ready to head out, though?
Go.
So where are we going? What are we doing?
Yeah, are we going to the inn to get settled, or what is our plan?
I think it was 5 miles to where we're supposed to go, so it would probably just depend on the time of day, whether we're going to head in the
At this
morning or
point, it would
right now.
be in the afternoon. So about 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Let's go. We'll get there in like 30 minutes.
You want to get
All right.
started tonight?
How fast do you think we are?
For a moment,
Steph is like...
the head canon that Eric has is of Steph Naruto running through the desert.
Steph would love to Naruto run through the desert. Not only do I have crazy speed, but at dusk I move way faster than you think.
Specifically at dusk?
But night would work too. Yep.
So yeah, how long does it take us to get at 5 miles? I don't even know.
If you were just normally walking and hiking on flat ground, it'd take you like an hour and 40
right?
minutes ish.
Yeah.
Is there a reason we need to spend the night?
Nope.
Or do we get near and do everything we need to do? I'm sure Bodhi's got to give me gas. If we want to do anything else, we could do it in sight. We could have Steph and
We could do
Tristan
some
scout ahead
recon.
too. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So do you guys want to stay a night at the inn first, or do you want to head out now?
Yeah, let's head out.
I say we just head there.
All right. Should we head
You
out there,
don't want
guys?
to go to the inn? Do you guys
There's
want to
no-
go to the inn first?
There's no real reason to,
Okay.
unless you need to change spells or anything.
I mean, that'd be so cool since we got a little information, but I don't want to make everybody else change their plans,
All right. Yeah, I think Brahmi's right, man. Let's go to the inn so that we can change our spells, man. Let's go. What was it called? Like it was an awful name. It was like
It's
Peak
the
bog.
Cliff Rot.
The Cliff
Cliff
Rock.
Rock.
yeah. All right. Yep. Let's go there.
All right.
That'll allow us to change our spells to something that will actually work in there.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
All
I'll
right.
change all my spell.
All my spell.
All your
Your one
The
spell.
shuffle these spells all around.
I have 3.
So you guys head to the Cliff Rot, where you guys will be greeted by the matron of the inn.
Oh wait, we found my sister. We're done.
Look at
All
that.
right, let's go home.
She smiles as
I
you
think your
come in.
sister turned into a vampire.
I'm very certain I'm not your sister.
That's just what his sister would say.
No, it's not.
I mean, if I was your sister.
So, can I help you?
Out.
Yeah, we're looking for the rooms for the night. We were sent here by Morgath. He said this place is great, give us good discount.
Oh. Then, of course, here's a key. Enjoy your room.
What about these guys?
You get one room.
Oh. Okay.
Fine, we can do it. I mean, we've bunked out in the wilderness before.
She raises
so-
an eyebrow.
Cuddle.
6 of you doing it. Interesting.
Oh, come on.
I was told you don't kink shame here.
You were told wrong.
Well,
Oh no! Dang it.
No, here we kink brag.
Can we possibly get a second room and then we can split up a little bit?
now you
It'll
need a
cost you
shot.
5 gold.
That's fine. We can pay for it. So
Very well.
Brahmi will pay for it.
Nice are these rooms.
I don't know. I just wanted to make sure we had a little extra room.
You don't have much choice in the matter. We don't exactly have a big tourism industry here.
Okay, you should. The sunset's very beautiful.
Yes, it's just hard to get to. That was a 2.0 on the hiccup meter.
And drinking there, bro?
Whose adorable hiccup was that? Because that was crazy.
Dave.
Dave.
Not mine. It wasn't. I thought it was actually Meg's. I thought it
No,
was Meg.
I wish my hiccups were that cute.
Someone
They're
better claim
not.
that.
I think that was Steph.
Not
Was
claiming
it
shit.
Steph?
It was
Steph
tough.
is like, I'm not cute. How dare you?
It was the shadows.
It wasn't a hiccup, it was a burp.
Oh, okay. That
Was it
was a
That's
really?
burp.
even
Wow.
worse. That was adorable.
That's
You get
a
the
burp
backwards.
that's even better. All
Ray
right.
burps in.
Steph's been digging into. Steph's
try
been
to
digging into the gore.
Breathe. Steph has not touched that gorp, absolutely not.
All right.
Faz,
Bodhi goes
you've
up
been
to the
granted
room.
inspiration.
Who has?
Faz.
Thank you.
All right. Bodhi goes up and goes to bed.
Okay. Cool.
He forgets that he's supposed to change his spells,
Yep.
and he goes to bed.
Rami, you good up there and go to bed, change your spells?
She is gonna scry first. She wants Tristan's help with this, though. She wants to try to scry on his sisters. Possible.
Ooh. Okay.
Here's the thing. She has not met them, but he has. Like, what's the best way? Does he have a picture or a likeness of them? Does he have any of their possessions or a garment, anything? Does he have a lock of their hair?
Nope.
Anything?
No hair.
I think we have a wig in the bag of holding that you could put on Tristan and just use that as your image.
Here's my question. They are blood relatives to each other. Is that right?
Would you like a drop of blood?
Could we use, if they're blood relatives to Tristan, could we use his blood to try to improve?
Tristan is an object of theirs.
So, I will answer the question with yes, you can try. However, it will fail as a benefit.
And Tristan, you don't have anything, even just a possession of theirs, a piece of cloth, a toy that you remember. Do you have anything like that?
You trying to make him
Check
feel
it.
bad?
No, I'm just
I mean,
trying to
she's
figure out how to
working.
do the
That's
spell.
what she's
so far.
doing. It's working.
He has the stunted emotional growth that they gave him.
Wow! Oh, God!
Leave it to his mentor to call out his weakness also.
No, leave him alone. Oh, Dave. Oh, someone get him some ice for that painful
Would you like some
burn.
aloe
What?
vera? Damn.
Isn't that how
Battery
Tristan play? Isn't that how Tristan is playing him? Like he's totally
Yeah.
shaken up. Come-
Necrotic
Like,
damage.
if
No.
that I was not looking to
Oh.
like burn Tristan.
No, that was so
I got
funny
nothing.
though. Are you okay? Even if you don't
I
have
think
those
the
things,
player is
Brahmi,
okay, yes?
We're teasing
Tristan,
you.
are you
I'm
okay?
sorry.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
I know you can dish it out, so.
So, what I'm trying to do by asking these questions is that it reduces the save modifier for the people she's
Right.
trying to scry on.
Uh-huh.
So, the more she has available to her to use when she does the scrying, the easier it makes it. So, if you don't have anything that could help her, that's totally fine. It's just going to be a bit of a difficult scry. So, she's going to ask.
I haven't gone on any missions with you guys, but if they're similar to him, I don't think we have to worry about them making the safeties.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Listen, I think it's time for you to go to bed.
I mean, if you think
No one
about
here
it,
sleeps.
The last time I remember that I actually saw them, they were 3.
Okay. I mean,
So,
all right. We're going to do our best. So, she is going to try to cast this.
Oh, on which one?
The scrying.
Yes.
Let me see.
On which sister?
On which sister? There's a specific sister I have to pick? I can't.
On whichever, according to Tristan, is dumber.
Jesus.
that would be 5.
The green-haired one, she thinks she'll have more luck picking a
hesitation.
green-haired girl out of a crowd if she needed to.
Okay.
So, she, with second hand, the save modifier is +5 for the person
Cool.
doing it. So she will have a hard time with this, but
All
she's going to try anyways.
So 1d20, and she normally has +2, so she's going to have a +7. With a 20, your scrying failed.
Does she actively prevent it
No.
from...
It just doesn't work.
Okay. If a target knows you're casting the spell, it can fail the saving throw voluntarily if it wants to be observed.
She doesn't know that you're casting the spell.
Got it. Okay. It was worth a try.
And even if she did, she has no idea who the hell you are.
Yeah. No, understandable. Like, I wouldn't want anybody spying on me either. So it was worth a try, though.
Would you like to try the other sister if you have another spell slot?
Oh, yeah, she does. We're about to go to sleep. So, yeah, she'll try the other sister.
All right. She has a +3 on her wisdom saving throw. So
Wonderful.
a total of a 13. So, Brahmi.
Yeah.
As your scrying takes hold, it fades and reveals a darkness around you before a candlelight illuminates a young girl, mid-20s, long white hair, dressed in, for lack of a better term, a scant bikini, a wrap, a sarong. It's not much clothing. She has a collar around her neck and a chain. The gold glimmers in the candlelight as she lounges on a very large pile of pillows. Next to her, there's a platter of grapes. Half of the stem of the grapes has been eaten through, and the rest are plump and juicy. This woman has her hair splayed out like a star around her. As she lays on the pillows, she's asleep. Breathing, you see next to her on the other side a hookah with the tube still in her hand. A lazy smoke dribbles out of the end. The woman is high as a kite, drugged, and obviously a slave to whatever strange person might be in the area. Your vision expands outwards to everything within vision of this person. You see a room that, for lack of a better term, seems to be a harem den. There's pillows and women asleep all over. It's a collection, Brahmi. A collection of various people, creatures, species, and bearings. It's hedonistic to a fault. As you sit here with your invisible sensor, observing this lewd scene, you will hear a very gentle bell. Ding! Before an enormous woman standing 12 feet tall and with 6 arms, clad in not much more than enough to cover the naughty bits, strides into the room. Tattoos go from her face down her side, all the way down her legs to her feet. The spots, like a leopard, accentuate her long legs and graceful form. The 6-armed woman strides into the room and points at one of the other sleeping girls. The girl rises into the air, telekinetically lifted. You are chosen. The master wants you tonight. Standing the woman on her feet, she walks in front of the 6-armed mistress and out of the curtain. The subject of your scrying lays here and emits a long sigh. There's no work for her tonight. And after 10 minutes, the vision fades.
Did the girl look, other than being high, did she look okay? Like, did she look fairly healthy
Very healthy.
and not injured?
Far from anorexic, a healthy weight. There's a nice little curve to her hips, and she's got.
But no, like, scars or.
There's
like,
some scarring, but nothing fresh.
Okay.
Old scars.
Barami is going to edit what she saw a bit when she tells Tristan about his sister.
What does she say?
Oh, so your sister with the white hair, right? I couldn't see your sister with the green hair, but I saw your sister with the white hair, and she's not injured. She's healthy, but she's definitely trapped. I don't think she's in immediate danger of being harmed or killed, but we should definitely get there as quickly as possible, first thing in the morning.
I think so.
Yes. I did not see your other sister with her, though. So, and I was not able to scry on her, which I think is a decent sign. It means she could resist the scrying, so that's a good sign, too.
Yeah. Were they hurting her?
They weren't hurting her in an obvious way, but she was relaxed and calm when I looked in on her. So there were other women with her, and the surroundings were very comfortable. So I don't think she's in any immediate danger. But she's certainly a captive. She does not want to be there.
How not? Okay.
What was that?
He nods.
I said he nods.
Okay. Have you... I saw something else. It's a woman about 12 feet tall with 6 arms. Does that sound like something you might know?
No.
Okay. Brahmi's going to try to... Can she do both an Arcana check separately from a religion check and see if she knows what she saw?
You can roll your religion check.
Okay. This is going to go well.
Of course.
Yep.
Yep, that's what we figured.
That's pretty normal.
That's normal for Rami.
She's going to try asking Cam as well. She's going to describe to Cam, she's going to describe everything she saw.
You gotta come with the hot box to do it.
The hot box? Where's the hot
Bonnie and I are in the other room.
Okay, Robbie's going to go over there. She's going to tell Tristan to, like, you know, stay there, and she'll go tell the guys.
Rami, as you open the door, the haze that is in this room is going to sting your eyes immediately. I need a Constitution saving throw.
Hi.
You're about to be.
Oh,
No,
It's fine.
you're good.
She's used to Bodhi by now, so.
Develop
Hey,
an immunity to iocane powder.
Cam, I scryed on one of Tristan's, so I didn't really want to tell him everything that I saw, but here's everything that I saw. And she's going to describe everything she saw in detail, so he knows everything going into this. Do you know what that is? A 12-foot tall woman with 6 arms? I've just never. I don't know. I've never heard of anything like that.
Could be some kind of demon, I guess.
Oh
Or
my gosh.
is it a Fomorian? Perhaps a vampire or a drow of some kind?
She didn't. Did she look like a drow at all?
You did not.
Okay, I don't know that
Did she
was
look like a Fomorian?
I don't know what those are. I'll be honest. A Fomorian? What are those, Eric? Have we seen them?
Roll a history check.
Oh, well.
The 14, they're giant people. That are disgusting. That's all you would have been told.
Oh no! Wait, she has proficiency on that, so she gets advantage. Is that right?
No, proficiency's already in there.
Sorry. Okay. Excuse me.
Nice
It's
try.
a giant, sort of like the lady who was the former Starflower, right?
Yeah. How many arms did she have?
Oh, she had 2, so I guess it wasn't one of those.
Maybe as they get older, they get more.
Which is 3 of them.
See, Faz knows what I'm talking about. Look how many arms Faz has.
I waved
2.
super fast, so you can't count.
Amazing.
That's how old he is.
Brody and Mio's perspective, it's the after image.
That's amazing.
He's got all the arms and all the color. You know,
I've
I
seen
know,
that
I
anime.
know we can find out, Brahmi, what it is, though.
Yeah, I just figured I'd tell you so at least someone else knows, kind of.
Yeah, we can figure it out tomorrow
Yeah,
when we
Okay.
get there.
Yeah, we'll just
sounds
ask her.
good.
Well, I'll make sure when we get there, it's cool. I'll disarm it, and you can talk to it.
Disarm. You don't
We'll have to do that 6
disarm
times,
it.
but
See, Faz knows what I'm talking about. He's a cool guy.
Where's Faz sleeping and where is Steph sleeping?
I assume that 5 of us were in one room and you had your own.
Oh, what? No, it was 3 and 3.
I didn't know if you were inviting that woman up, but
This is a cool room, though.
Brahmi's going back to Tristan and then pushing Tristan back in with Mio and Bodhi. That's your teacher. Go share room with them. Good night.
so when you said no, you didn't have your own room, that was a lie.
No, it's 3. What? Okay, can you count 3 and 3?
There's
3
4
in
of us
that
this
room.
Yeah,
I-
you just
There's a
pushed
4.
I think Faz and I will alternate night watch. By which I mean I'm leaving.
Wait, why are you leaving?
You don't even see it happen. I'm gonna.
She gives up.
I'm gonna go
okay.
make a round like through the neighborhood. I'm gonna make sure that nobody in the inn is targeting the rest of the party. I'm gonna go check on the kobolds and find out what they get up to, where they think they're ambushing people.
You're gonna go kill Isha, aren't you?
I mean, maybe.
Okay. I'm not opposed to it.
Tristan, okay.
It's not. I mean, it does sound like she has 500 gold now.
My God.
Your new scam is just to steal from all of us, but not directly.
Oh
If
my
you're giving
God.
it away, I don't understand why I shouldn't just pick it up.
Honestly, Brahmi is not opposed to this. She thinks it was crazy to give her that much money.
I just figured she'd try to ambush us again. We could get it back.
Oh, okay. Oh my gosh.
You guys are so like. I don't know. You guys
What
are
are
like,
we're an organization. We're what? What are we?
Assassin?
supposedly.
I mean, we're not doing a great job of it, to be honest.
Okay, you are a League of Assassins, but every time I said let's just kill them, you guys got all offended.
That's
Oh,
just
you call
murder.
it-
Assassin's gotta be sneaky.
All right, I'll make sure I say let's assassinate them then. I'm just so
Just
the
whisper
lexicon.
to me
correct.
next
If you
time.
say
Just
it
tell
out
me on the
loud,
DL.
it kind of
You're
defeats the purpose of the stealth, Tristan.
You're
just make sure they
so
don't
real
wake
for
up.
that, Tristan.
Well,
You're
you-
so
you
real
and-
for that.
You and Steph are the first two that understand hand signals. Finally,
Brock understands
I
them
saw
if
that.
you
Did
were.
you even know what you were
posted.
signing? Because
yes.
it didn't look familiar.
Well, it had a Shadow guy accent to it. You'll get used to it.
Okay.
Figure it's with a lilt because it's Elven. Steph should understand it. I
After
making
I
this
finish,
shit up right now.
after I finish lurking and murdering people, I'm gonna go tag Faz out and expect him to do the same while I get 4 hours of trance.
Okay.
People. How many people are you murdering while we're here as guests?
You don't know of any.
We never left the rooms. None of us ever left the rooms.
All right.
Yep.
You want to know? You had your own room.
Her own room. Oh my God. Come on.
All right.
This sounds a lot like somebody else wanted his own room.
Indeed.
Kind of does, doesn't it?
Cool. So, you guys can wake up in the morning with a long rest. Brahmi has changed out her spells.
Yep. She sure did that.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Cool. You guys wake up the next morning. What do you want to do?
Does everyone here have dark vision, by the way? Are we good? No.
man.
Okay.
No,
Who does
but I
not
can,
have...
I just make light. Like, we don't need to worry about that.
Yeah, but see, okay, so we're really trying to be stealthy this time, so we're just trying to like keep it, a little.
You are literally the clankiest of the group.
Me?
Are we planning to stealth?
I heard you washing your hair this morning.
Well, it's very dry
She was
here.
singing the
I had to
whole time.
oil it up a little bit. I had to do a serum.
You didn't even
and
hear
a
me in the room.
mask. Well, that's good. I shouldn't be able to hear you in the room, right?
No, in your room.
You were in my room? Wait, why
Where do you
were
think the
in my
cookies
room?
came from?
Oh, thank you. That was very
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, don't worry about sneaking. We got
It's
that.
very
I'm sure,
nice.
Okay, all right. That
I'm sure
was very
Steph has
nice.
it. I'm sure Bodhi has it. Faz, Tristan.
Okay.
They all have
We
it.
just- well, okay. All right. So no light. We're not worrying about light.
We gotta sneak through the front door. I don't think that's in the dark.
Okay.
And it's daylight now.
We can figure it out when we get there. Watch this.
Okay. Yeah. You know what? All right. You're right.
Cool. You ready to head out?
Yep.
Awesome. After traveling for 5 miles to the south. You guys will arrive right around 9 a.m. And this is what you see.
Whoa, 9 a.m.? Bodie's just waking up, man.
Oh, handsome.
Wait, what?
He got bundled up. Somebody dragged him out.
I was gonna say, that's real late.
I will say before we get there, were there any things we cast before we got too close to be able to do this kind of business?
Yeah, we got a good bless going on.
No, we don't. I don't think it'd be good to cast Bless yet.
Really?
Bodie goes ahead and gives Mio some gas.
Thank you. I was more implying, do we want to do a Hero's Feast before we go in, or wait?
Oh, yeah, it lasts 24 hours.
Correct. And yeah, I was just saying Bless only lasts a minute.
Very true. Do we want to... Are we thinking our time underground is going to be short or long?
No idea.
Okay.
It's going to be long. It's going to be
hey,
very long.
Bodhi, how would you be able to make another chalice later if you put your mind to it?
Yeah, man. I know how to make them now.
Okay, great. Then yeah, let's do a hero's.
But I can only make like one a day.
That's fine. No, we don't need more than that. That's fine.
Let's
go.
And then out of character, do we have 1,000 gold pieces worth of gems in our bag?
We still do, yeah.
Oh yeah. No,
Right.
we got it. No worries. Okay, yeah. Then we're gonna go ahead and have that hero's feast then.
Cam pulls it out, drops a couple of stones on the ground, picks them back up, licks it, puts it back on. He's like, just like that. So I think, Brahmi, you have to roll for
I do. I'm sorry. I gotta find out where to go.
Eric, as we do this, what are we looking at down here?
Down here, you see that there is a giant that has a very fancy rainbow-colored staff. We'll show you an image of him.
Ooh. Is he standing right in front of like an entryway?
Big entranceway to the cave. And there are 4 aspects of fire.
And just as we do this, as I look around, I don't see any other entrance. There's a single entrance.
Single entrance.
No smaller entrances. No.
smaller entrances.
Okay. And he's kind of filling out that whole space,
Yes.
right? Okay. And then there's just piles of rocks on the way there in open field.
Correct.
All right.
You could probably use that for cover, at least temporarily. It's just a very long ways.
Yeah, that is a long way out. What do they look like they're doing?
He's just guarding. The aspects of fire are picking through the rocks, burning whatever rodents and creatures they happen to come across. They seem to be nonchalant. What would you guys like to do?
Has anyone fought elementals before?
A few times, right? When we were in limbo?
Did they see with their eyes?
It's a great question.
I do a history check
I don't know.
to remember if
Sure.
elementals see with their eyeballs.
Of course, let's get that history check in.
My fantastic history
14.
check.
Okay. Sorry, no, that wasn't.
So, all of the
That was-
elementals that you've ever seen use their eyes to see.
Fantastic. I would like to go stealth someplace.
Yeah, Meal's creeping up too.
I'll follow along.
Cool. I am going to roll a perception check to see if I can spot you guys.
We gotta put up the hood and stuff
Need your
along
stealth
as well.
checks.
I got a 36.
I'm standing in a little shadow right next to that rock.
Sure.
Shit.
As Faz slips on a rock, he exposes his bright, shining luchador mask. And that's what I need you guys to please roll for initiative.
Brahmi and Bodhi are still like, where'd everybody go?
Bodhi's having connection issues.
That's not good. It's okay. We know that Bodhi doesn't act in the first round of combat anyway.
He acts in the first round. He just doesn't act at the beginning.
Ah, true.
He didn't have any planned actions.
I'm gonna hang out in the back.
And lastly, big dude. Go. Sweet. So, going down the order here. Faz, you're the one who started this.
I got a 21, by the way, Eric.
You got 21. Sorry.
Yeah.
Got it.
Doesn't really make a difference, but.
All right. I'm going to run up to here as far as I can get. And I'm gonna, as I run by, pat Mio on the back and give him a bardic.
Oh, thank you. What's that?
And you get a D12.
Oh. Thank you.
And then I'm going to hold an action to cast Dissonant Whispers if somebody gets in range.
Okay. Cool.
That'll be it.
Steph?
I would like to, let's see. I would like to teleport to a shadow right over here.
Okay.
And not a lot to do with this guy. Just walk past him. I'm gonna not do anything actually. I'll use I'm gonna apply poison to my weapon.
Okay. You see a bonus action? Awesome.
That's it.
Oh, Mr. Mio.
So they're all looking over here.
They're looking at Faz.
Okay.
Who is
Hold on.
standing next to you?
Next to you.
In Faz's voice, which is going to be a perfect impression of it, because I can do that. I'm going to yell at him. Yeah, we got some new slaves coming in for the harem. They're nice and soft and willing. So if you could just let us by now, that'd be fantastic. They're for Xarax. He sent for them. They're foreigners. Real prime cuts of meat.
Unfortunately, this will not work because Zorax always brings his own slaves in, so this does not work.
No problem. They're far away from me right now anyway, so.
All right. Anything else, Mio?
I will continue to hide further away from somebody.
Okay.
Nine
Mio, we go to Brahmi.
What? Me already? Okay, she's gonna
You're the
hustle.
fourth player.
Listen. Look, listen.
Third player. Yeah. Fourth. Yeah.
That's as close as she wants to be to these guys.
Sure.
Have these guys started moving yet?
Nope.
Who looks like they're looking at us?
All of them
All of them? Okay.
are looking at you and Faz.
Why her? What did she do?
You're not being stealthy.
Yes, she was. What?
What was your stealth check?
Really?
Yeah, and you didn't even have
Oh my
speed,
gosh.
so no, you're not being stealthy right now.
She didn't rush. She just normal roll. Here we go.
So, with flowing pink hair in the wind.
Well, no, she has she's got her. She's wearing
and
a
you died.
wrap.
She's wearing
You
a
guys
wrap
are
for
not
her
alive.
hair.
She's in the desert, in the rocky desert. She's got like a little scarf on.
Okay.
But she's still got hair peeking out all over the place, so it's not super helpful, but it's
Sure,
not
it's
helping
pink
with your
against
spell
beige?
call. Yeah.
Understood. Well, apparently you're not very stealthy right now, Brahmi.
No, she's not. Jesus. Okay. Clanky. Yeah, Clanky. Yeah, she has disadvantage, by the way. That is a roll. That is a straight roll right there.
Yep.
Horrific. Okay, it's fine. That's all she has done. And then she's going to cast Sanctuary on herself.
Okay. That's
Leave
handy.
me alone.
All right.
Don't touch me.
Great Dharma.
Don't touch me.
She's not
Is
quite
that what
wearing
Brahma's
gold
yelling,
lame.
which is why she's spotted.
Don't touch me.
She's doing the Chinese typewriter across the desert. Bodhi, what you doing?
Bodhi is trying to figure out how he can be more stealthy if he had infravision.
Okay.
So then he just walks by Brahmi that's being stealthy, and he just stays on the path, and he double moves. There we go. Into my turn.
Understood. As he just confidently walks straight ahead.
Oh my gosh. Bless his heart.
All right. The creature here is going to point at you guys, and he's going to prepare. Let's see here. I can throw this with disadvantage, possibly. What's the range? Yep, just barely. Okay. With disadvantage, we are going to throw a rock. I'm sorry, it doesn't have disadvantage. It's a rock that explodes near you, Faz. So we're going to land it right in front of you. So here, you will be the only person that potentially would be affected by this. An exploding geode appears next to you. Woof!
Wait.
And then bursts. Need you roll a dexterity saving throw, or you're going to suffer some damage. So you're going to suffer 27 points of damage. 16 of it's piercing, 11 is radiant, and you
I'm gonna
are
use my
blinded.
inspiration on that
You can
one.
use inspiration. Okay.
I only need a 5, so
Okay.
that's-
All right. So you succeed, and you have evasion or not?
No, I do not.
Okay. So you do suffer half the damage, and so that's going to be 8
13.
plus 8 plus 5. Right. So 8 plus 5 is 13. Correct. All right, Mio, you have been granted inspiration.
Oh, thank you.
Cool. All right, and then we go to an aspect of fire here. This one here is going to move in your direction, and we are going to move 40 feet towards either Faz or Mio. Or Faz or Bodhi, doesn't matter. We're going to move 80 feet to dash.
80 feet? Oh my god.
Because I dashed.
Uh-huh.
Tristan, what do you want to do?
Well, let me see. I'm actually going to fire at that dude since he's just kind of moved into my range.
Okay.
And he's not looking at me. And I get to dread ambush him.
All right.
Yeah.
And then after Tristan, my prepared action would fire off.
Yes.
Oh, I forgot to put an advantage on, but
All right.
19?
The 19 will hit him,
All right.
and you dealt 10 damage to it. Faz's prepared action.
It's coming through. It's a DC 21 Wisdom save.
All right. You got 21.
Nice.
Okay, so that is a first level spell, so you did suffer 6 psychic damage. All right. Tristan, your second shot. A 21 will pierce him, dealing 9 damage.
And then my bonus shot from being dreadful ambusher.
Okay. That also pierces, dealing 8 damage. All right. Anything else, Tristan? No?
Now.
All right. Then we go to this guy who's going to move 80 feet to here with a dash. We move to this guy who's going to move 80 feet over to here because I don't know that Steph is over there. And then this guy is going to move 80 feet. Oh, that's wrong. 80 feet to here. All right. Foz.
I am just going to throw another Bardic over to Bodhi. And then use my action to hold Dissonant Whispers so that if I see Mio attack somebody within range, that I will cast it on them.
Okay. Cool. After Foz, we go to Steph.
Mm-hmm. Well, the temptation to go after this big guy is really strong, but I don't love Foz standing next to this guy, so we will do a movement. Let's do...
Steph, you've also been granted inspiration.
I love inspiration. Let's see, this one looks like a shadow. So, bonus action to get into that shadow. Movement to get me flanking this guy.
Okay.
And first attack. Really love if this would roll properly.
With an 18, you stab him with a short sword. Excellent.
That short sword had potent poison on it.
Okay.
That's a DC 14 con.
The fire elemental is immune to being poisoned or poison damage.
Let me double check.
You bypass immunity?
I think I bypass resistance, but I'm double checking.
Okay.
I ignore resistance to poison damage.
All right. Unfortunately, the poison did not harm him. But
Have another attack.
Okay, but you do get sneak attack on that, correct? Are you a
No,
rogue?
a monk.
A monk. Understood.
I look like a rogue.
All right. Just look like a
I
rogue.
act like a rogue. I probably smell like a rogue. I don't bite like a rogue.
Understood. Well, you pierced him for 12 piercing damage.
Have another.
Okay. All right. So the 28 will also pierce for 8. Now, each time you struck him, you are going to suffer damage because of his molten skin.
Sure.
So you will suffer a total of 20 damage coming back at you. And it's fire
Just automatically?
damage. Yep. Because you touched him, and you're within 5 feet of him, you suffer 2d10 damage each time you touch him with a melee strike or with your hands.
In that case, can I not have done the second attack?
Sure, that's fine. I will give him his 8 hit points back.
Yeah. Let's see. How much fire damage did you say it was?
9.
9. There we go. I'm gonna mobile myself away from this guy.
Okay,
Get myself back into a shadow.
cool.
And that is bonus action, most of an action, and movement. So I think we're done here.
All right, Mr. Mio.
From the shadows, after seeing what happened to Steph, I will shoot an arrow
Okay,
at the one that's next to
Baz.
Baz.
All right.
Yeah. Oop, that should be with advantage.
Because you were very, very hidden. That will pierce, and that's going to deal 30 damage. Good shot.
And then I will strategically go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and hide behind this rock.
Very well. Cool. As Mio moves and hides, we go to Miss Brahmi. I roll perception checks, but I can't get that.
Sorry. Okay. So, Brahmi has a new thing she's doing now.
Which
And
is?
she's going to try it out. She's going to do a meta magic addition to her spell. So she can cast something at double distance.
Okay, distance spell.
Mm-hmm. And the spell she is going to cast is a 5th level banishment on
Ooh.
these two right here. This one here and this one here.
Okay,
And those are within range for the banishment now.
sure.
So,
Okay, that's charisma saving throws. All right.
mhm.
The first one is a 9, the second one's a 3. They disappear.
So that Brahmi is going to step back a little bit because she's got to hold that spell. So she's going to step behind Tristan after she does
Of course.
that. She's full
Bravely
hiding.
advancing to the rear.
Yep. Well, I mean, if she doesn't hold the spell, then that's two more big fire elementals we gotta tussle
Mhm.
with. So she is gonna do that for now.
Okay,
And yeah, that's it.
Bodhidharma.
When these things moved over, how did they move?
They walk, technically. They are flowing across the ground.
Does it appear as if they can fly?
It does not. You do not see wings or any type of verticality to their movement.
Okay. All right. Well, instead, I'm not gonna do that quite yet, but I'm gonna do this. And if we look, these guys are 30 feet. Yep, they're within 30 feet of each other.
Easily. They're within 15 feet.
So, Bodhi, it's just crazy. It's almost like you're in an Alice in Wonderland because you're in the middle of the desert and you look over, and as you're in the middle of this desert, a giant tidal wave crashes over
What the hell?
these two fire
All right.
and they have to make a dexterity saving throw.
All right. Yep. So dexterity saving throws for both of them. They both fail. They could both
Good.
suffer 13 bludgeoning damage.
And they're knocked prone. And does water defeat fire?
Does say extinguishes unprotected flames.
Yes. They get to suffer because they are in water during this turn. They suffer 8 and 10. All right. So they have entered water during this turn. There they go. All right.
That still doesn't seem like it did very much. Look at your health bars. Okay. All right.
Your tidal wave needs to be more of like a pool.
The fun part is
Yeah.
their speed has been reduced by 20 feet.
Oh, on their end? But they're also knocked prone, so it's been reduced to 0.
Well, they could stand up and spend all of it.
Yeah.
And that would be
Okay.
all their whole movement.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So there we go, which probably doesn't help people because no one wants to get close to them. But that's. Oh, no. I'll change into a 1970s blacklight poster.
Okay.
And we'll just, I'm not concentrating on anything, so let's give that a shot.
All right, and you blurping at which one?
How about the front one in
The
front?
first one that will hit him, dealing 15 radiant damage. Good
All
shot.
right. Yeah, and then they could move like four. Oh, they're knocked prone, and that guy can't throw his rock very far. So, you know what? But I will. I'll come right over here and take cover behind this rock.
Understood.
There we go. And that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. Goodness, this is not a good position. All right. Well, both of the element. Oh, sorry, it's not their turn. The stone guy, the rock giant. Oh goodness. Yeah, we need to move up into this because you've already got rid of half my forces. So
He decides to let us in.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's gonna move 40 feet to here. And can I reach out to do what I need to do? We will. Yeah, we're gonna toss the geode up here so it only hits Faz. No one else is in that area. An exploding geode, Faz. Need you to make your dexterity saving throw, please. You succeed. You're going to
It's
suffer
another
9?
9.
Yes. All right. That guy's banished. Tristan.
I'm going to target right here to get these two into to get him into a 20-foot radius of ice storm.
Okay. 20-foot radius of ice storm. All right. So we're going to put an ice storm out here.
Yeah, right in between those two.
Sure. 20-foot radius. Be like this. Right. So we can do it like that. That's where you want it?
Yep.
Got it. So their dexterity saving throws is the aspects of fire attempt to dodge to the sides. 1 and 2, they will both fail. And you're going to deal 13 bludgeoning plus 24 cold for a total of 37 damage each. Got it. That hurts. And their movement speed is reduced even further by 20 feet. Now they cannot even stand up.
Nice.
That's not
And
good.
For
Okay.
my bonus action. Never mind, I can't do that on a bonus action. That's it. That's all I got.
All right. I cannot stand because my movement was cut by 20 feet and then by another 20 feet. So I have 0 movement this turn. The aspect of fire that is closest to Faz is going to attack Faz with disadvantage because I am prone. And we're going to use 2 molten fist attacks against you. The first will be a 26 to strike you for 20 fire damage.
Yeah, and that'll hit.
As he punches you from below, he reaches up and smashes that fist. The second time, critically misses as it slips off of a rock, the water blocking its blow. Over here, this guy still cannot stand up, thanks to the 2 effects that are going on. He is going to instead hurl a ball of molten rock at someone within 60 feet of him. Is Bodhi within 60 feet? Bodhi is not. Tristan is not. Goodness. And everybody else is hidden. So fast! We're throwing magma at you. Here we go.
Bring it.
I only get to do 1 of these. So, I need a dexterity saving throw. You will suffer 20 fire damage as a burning magma ball washes over you. If you succeed, you'll take half for 10. All right, Faz, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna start by using my bonus action to take that potion of fire resistance.
Okay.
Might be a little late, but and then I'm going to hold a spell to cast as my action until I am out of range, or at least melee range of these guys.
Okay. Cool. After Faz, we go to Steph.
I'm gonna move, and I'm asking Faz while I do. Where do you want to be?
Anywhere else.
I can literally put you anywhere else. So, where do you want to be?
I guess just further north.
Sure. Let me bonus action, Tepalort to a shady spot on the lee side of this rock. I'm gonna pop out, grab a hold of Faz by his snazzy costume, and start moving us. Let's see. With movement, I can get us here, and you can
I'm gonna take
choose to bail out at any time.
I have a reach of 15 feet, so I'm gonna reach out and try to slam you.
Go for it.
Never mind.
I can keep going, and you can like tap out at any point on this run.
I'll drop off here and fire off my spell at the first guy, like the closer one.
Okay.
Or the second guy, actually. I believe that's still in range.
Cool. So you're doing it on the further one, right? Got a
Yep,
-1.
correct.
What does enemy surround do?
Is that
Okay.
mine?
So, is to be able to distinguish friend from foe regarding all creatures that can see its enemies until the spell ends. Got it. Cool. Awesome. Anything else, stuff?
Yeah. Let me use my action to do something. I'm gonna use my action to dash and find a better spot.
Okay. Just to be clear, how much movement do you have?
My basic movement is 65 feet.
Okay.
I teleported as a bonus action
Sure.
and dragged Faz 30 feet.
Okay.
So as an action, I can still do another 65 feet. Yeah. And I think I'm gonna go. No, I've done it now. Hold on. Didn't mean to do that. Here we go. I just wanted to go back into some shadowy spots on the other side of these guys. That's it.
Cool. After Steph, we go to Mr. Mio.
I'm gonna pull back my bow and wait for one of them to stand up.
Okay. Brami?
Yes. She is still holding banish on those guys. She wants to try to hold it long enough so that they just don't come back.
Okay.
So,
That was one round.
yep, it's gonna be a while before that happens. In the meanwhile, I think she can do instantaneous spells. Is that right?
Correct.
Okay.
And not
She's gonna.
concentration. Yep.
Yep. She is gonna cast, I think. Yeah, everything is concentration. Hang on. It's fine. She's just gonna keep holding it there
Okay.
and keeping an eye out for anybody who might be injured for the time being.
All right.
So.
Mr. Dharma. Bodhi?
Yeah, I'm okay. So this one has been scared or whatever. When he moved, did he move by running?
Yes.
Okay. Let me just have one quick second, and then that will be then I will figure it out.
Okay.
Just 1 second. All right, and then I need to do this. Pitching. Okay, so Bodhi will. Oh, there we go. Bodhi will move forward, and it's crazy because like 1, 2, 3. It's crazy because like he made water show up in the desert, and now he is going to make plants grow in the desert.
Okay.
And he does spike growth, and he can center it at 150 feet, which, because he just moved forward, is right in the middle of this dude.
All right.
And a 20-foot radius all around him, please.
Yes, sir.
Spike growth. And then because he moved forward, he can blurp that guy. Which he will do. Which I should have hit that guy.
It was
Even
which
with
one? I'm sorry.
disadvantage. The one in front.
Yes. With the 23, you dealt 8 radiant damage to him as the blurp hits him and hisses on his hot skin.
All right. And then I will call that good. I'll move back. I move back 10 feet to kind of be behind that rock. But other than that, I am done.
Oh, goodness gracious. And Steph was unable to hide at the end of her movement, right?
But I went back into shadow.
Does that make you automatically invisible?
Actually, that's a good question. Let me double check. Nope, it's an action to do that.
All right. So you are within range, you're within range, and you are within range. You are not. All right. So I have to choose one of 3 targets to throw geode at. 1d3. Number 1, Bodhidharma. A giant rock is yeeted in your general direction. I need a dexterity saving throw of a DC 17, or you're going to suffer some damage and be blinded.
All right. And be blinded?
If you fail the saving throw. Yep.
I mean, no. Come on now, Eric. I am the hero of Yavri.
I thought you were the hero of
I
Five
have
Rings.
this. It's all of them.
All right. So you choose to succeed instead.
Past it.
Understood. So you're going to suffer half the damage. So that's going to be 4 plus 7 for a total of 9 damage.
All right.
And your con save to
I can do that.
be a 10. I think you're going to be fine.
Let's see here. Oh, it could happen.
It didn't. All right. You're good. Cool. That's his turn. My banished aspect of fire. Tristan, what would you like to do?
I'm going to cast Ice Storm right on those 2 again.
All right. You're going to cast it again. Understood?
Yep.
So the 2 dexterity saving throws for the Ice Storm. 1 and 2. They both fail. That's going to deal 13 plus 34. So total of 47 damage each. All right. That's a big hit.
Smashing them.
Yep. Big hits. Awesome.
That bottom one gets to redo a saving throw for the luchadors spell.
What spell?
I don't know, the one that makes him attack other stuff.
Whenever he
Enemies
takes
devour.
damage, yep. So
Yeah.
wisdom saving throw or intelligence, right? Yeah, that's fine.
Yes,
I
intelligence.
got a 5. All good. I needed the 18 on the other die. All right, Tristan, anything else?
Bonus action, I can take that potion of resistance, right? The fire resistance.
If it was on your belt, yes. If it wasn't on your
All
belt,
right.
no.
All right, I'm not going to take it yet.
Okay.
I'll
Cool.
wait till we get inside.
The banished creature is gone. Then we go to the northern creature here. All right. We are going to use half our movement to stand up. And we just got ice stormed, which reduces our movement by 20 feet, correct?
The northern one stood up, Eric.
Correct.
Then I'd shoot with steady aim for my ready action.
That's overkill.
23.
Dealing 33 points of damage. Ouch. All right. And because my movement was reduced by 20 feet. I'm going to move towards 1d2 target. Number one, we're going to... I'm sorry?
No, didn't he have to use half of his movement to stand up?
Yep.
So he moves.
But he's going to dash because I don't want to be near the other guy here. And we're just going to dash right up underneath you, sir.
Can't he only move 20 feet?
Oh, you're right. Humbug. There he goes. All right. That's all he can do. The other one here considers enemies or friends to be enemies. We got to choose between targets within range. So I'm going to stand up. And we're going to choose between enemies in range. And we have 1, 2, 2. Actually, maybe 3? 3. We have 3 targets within range. 1d3. We're going to throw at this first fire elemental.
Nice.
The magma throw against the elemental does not matter because it is immune to fire damage. But he blurps this guy, dealing nothing. Faz, what would you like to do? He gets a saving throw at the end of his turn, too, I believe.
I think it's just whenever they take damage.
Just whenever they take damage? Oh, well, disregard it anyway. Go ahead.
I am going to dash.
Sure.
And then 10, 30. Actually, I won't dash because I can just run there, so then I'll take the dodge action.
Okay.
That'll be it. And
cool. After Faz, we go to Steph.
Oh, sure. I am. I would like to use Vicious Mockery on this one up here.
Okay. As your spell fires off, what do we call him?
I'm using sign language to communicate.
Sign language to communicate. Apparently, he was facing the opposite direction and did not get mocked.
Too bad for him. He's missing out.
All right. Anything else, Steph?
For sure. Let me. I'm gonna throw one of my swords up in the air.
Okay.
Doing so is gonna drop my AC down by 1, but it is going to cause my sword to fly out. How far? Not very far. Let me move first then. Move over here. Bonus action, sword fly out and smack this guy.
Cool. The sword flies out to smack him. That's bonus action for this attack.
Yep.
Cool. Dealing 11 damage. Awesome.
And I think I will end my turn. There, I'll move a little bit more, and then
As the
that'll be the
blade
end.
dead deep, it pulls back, spilling molten blood across the ground. Mr. Mio.
Mio's gonna figure some shit out. I'm going to choose to... I will steady aim and take a shot. Because it's going to be a pain in the ass without having another melee character.
Right? Using steady aim, you fire. With 31, you will deal 33 points of damage. The elemental is grievously wounded. Your arrow is taking hold. Anything else, Mr. Mio?
Nope, that's what I got there.
All right, Brahmi. It's his turn
Oh,
two
sorry.
of banishment.
I was muted. Sorry about that. What does the 2 turns mean again?
I have to go for 10 turns before they disappear permanently.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I meant the timer that's on Faz.
oh, that's the spell I'm concentrating on the bottom.
Oh, it's all the spell concentration over here. Yes. Oh, they're coming this way. Okay. This is fine. She is gonna cast Holy Word
Okay.
on him. So, which can be cast because it is instantaneous and it won't disrupt your spell.
What is the holy word today?
Go to hell. There we go.
It's one word. Awesome.
All one word. Okay. Let me see.
With a 28, you blasted, dealing 18 damage.
For this one right here, yes. Yeah.
Got it.
She is hiding behind Tristan.
Okay. Mr.
That's
Bodhidharma,
it.
what do you want to do, buddy?
All right. So from where I'm at, I'm 60 feet away from this guy. So the first thing is we're going to make him think about what he did. Did that show up? No.
There it is.
Let's
Yep.
try that again.
It's which one?
Oh, it did show up? The one in front here.
This one here. Understood. The intelligence saving throw for that results in a 0. I will suffer 6 psychic damage and have disadvantage on my next attack roll as my head begins to ache due to the hangover you've given me.
Which is crazy because he came all the way to the prime material plane and is probably not expecting that. And then hit him with 18 radiant.
18 radiant damage destroys the elemental. It bursts, and there is nothing within 20 feet of it to take the damage.
And then I'm going to move back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now I should be out of that guy's range. So the only nearest enemy is that guy. And I'm out of that guy's range, so he can't throw anything at me. So I think we're good. That'll be the end of my turn.
All right. The stone giant, the rock splitter here, he's not happy about this situation at all. Goodness. I don't have anything I can really do. I don't think anyone's in range of the 140 feet.
He can come forward to get us in range.
Yeah, Steph, did you hide at the end of your turn?
Nope.
No? Okay. So, I can actually launch it here and catch both you and Mio within the 20 feet of that.
150 feet. That's 150 feet.
140 feet right here. 20 feet of here, I can get you both. So, the exploding geode, I need both Mio and Steph to roll dexterity saving throws. Mio, you stood still too long.
Nope, I'm good. I got inspiration.
Because with the Bardic Inspiration, you are able to save. Both of you have evasion. It will take 0 damage. Understood?
That sounds up, Steph.
I'm gonna use my reaction, and I can. I forget the name of it. I'll look real quick. But I can pass a bardic that's used to somebody else. I'll give it to Brownie.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. Cool.
Thank you.
What?
Thank you.
Why does that sound like a disease?
It kind of is.
I've got the bardic.
My bardic inspiration is catching.
Yep.
Take us away after short rests. So
Cool. Awesome. So, as that's done, we go to Mr. Soulstash.
I'm gonna take 2 shots at the remaining fire elemental.
Okay. And you will pierce him, dealing 11 points of piercing damage to the fire elemental. Your second shot, Tristan, will pierce it for another 11 damage. Consistency is cool. The second arrow thunks deeply into its molten form, burning away, but leaving a scar. Anything else, Tristan?
Yeah, I'm actually going to tell Brahmi to stick with the new guy, Foz. And I'm gonna move up and try to get a higher ground shot.
Okay. All right. The aspect of fire here has its full movement, but has enemies abounding. The
No, he gets 2 saving throws. He gets 2 saving throws because of Tristan's arrows.
Yeah, that's not going to matter, but we'll do it anyway. See, watch. 1, 2. See? Mm-hmm. All right. I get to do a random choice here of people to go towards an attack. Goodness. 1, 2, 3. No, I'm going to go to the closest one. And so we're going to move 40 feet to here, and we're going to magma throw against the rock guy. He's going to make a dexterity saving throw and succeed, suffering 9 fire damage. He says something in giant. Fool. All right, Foz.
Yeah, I'm just going to take the dodge action.
All right, Steph.
I'm gonna follow. Oh, sorry. I dropped it. Let me back up a little bit. Let me do this one. I'm gonna go for... You can't get over there. I'm gonna use my action to go invisible among the shadowy rocks.
Okay. Oh, Mr. Mio.
Mule's gonna sidle down 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 and hide among the rocks again.
Okay.
I'm sure there's enough cover that he can hide in it, right?
Yes.
Perfect.
You're very
And then
hidden.
if the fire elemental starts coming back up here, I'll shoot him.
Okay. Brahmi.
Yes. She is. Oh. Let me just double check something. Yeah, she cannot reach anyone. She's going to just keep holding her spell back here. So,
All right.
unless somebody looks like they're having a danger zone with their health.
Okay.
But everyone looks okay to her, so.
Bodhi, what do you want to do?
Bodhi can't even move and reach anyone. So what he will do is he will move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and just be taking cover behind this rock.
All right.
So I guess you can't say that he's hiding. Well, I mean, I can do that for my action. Can I try to
Yep,
hide?
You can
I'm just
absolutely
back
try to
there.
hide with your action. Let's roll
Is
that
that
stealth
stealth?
check. Yes, sir. You are
So
not
he's
very
back
hidden.
behind. He's behind the rock, but unfortunately, a big smoke cloud keeps coming up from behind there. He's taking a break.
As the
And that will
smoke
be the end of
signals
my
come up, we go to this guy's turn. Goodness. Oh. I can't see anybody within range. I don't think. Is Tristan in range? Tristan, are you in range?
Nope.
Yes, you are. Tristan, we throw an exploding geode at you. Or Bodhi. I can reach Bodhi as well. So 1d2. Number 2. Tristan, here it comes. Needed dexterity saving throws, please, sir.
Alright.
You managed to save, and I believe you have evasion from being a ranger. I'm not sure about that, though.
No, because I took the
Gotcha.
because because I took the ambusher.
Okay, well, you will suffer 12 damage, 6 piercing, 6 radiant.
If you insist.
I do. My 2 banished elementals are there. Tristan, what would you like to do? It's your turn.
Let's see. Am I close enough?
What are we doing, Tristan?
Thinking. He's just the giant, right?
He appears to be a giant with some magical powers.
Oh, he's a magical giant. Manipulating the map right now. It's not cooperating. Oh. You know what? Second verse, same as the first. I'm gonna drop a ice storm wave between them.
Okay. So, the fire elementals dexterity saving throw results there. The stone giant's dexterity saving throw is here. They will both save this time. And we're going to suffer 12 bludgeoning and 18 fire, or 18 cold for this, so that's going to be 30 damage for that guy. And it's 12 plus 9 for this guy. So 21. And they are not knocked prone because they managed to dodge it.
That still hurts him.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna advance because I want to keep him away from me. So I'm gonna come up here
Okay.
with my magical Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Sure.
Hopefully, I'm like blending into the rocks.
Okay.
Let's see. Dispel. I'm done.
All right. This aspect of fire was around when the spike growth came up, so he's going to throw magma at the giant. And the giant's dexterity saving throw be here. The giant will suffer 7 fire damage. Baz,
The the aspect gets a saving throw.
at the end of the turn, understood. Here we go.
Or no, not the end of the turn. Actually, the beginning because he took
because he got
damage.
shots, right? Yeah. All right. Oh well. I'm doing great on my die rolls. Faz,
I'm gonna make it up to here, and then I will hide as well.
okay. Stuff.
Movement. Followed by teleport. Followed by a little more movement.
Cool.
That's gonna be it.
All right, Mr. Mio.
Mew's going to creep forward 10, 20, 30, 40, hide up in these bushes. And then if the magma guy, if the magma guy comes up this way, I'll shoot him.
Okay. Robbie.
Ami is holding Holy Word. She's going to stay where she's at for right now.
Cool. Bodhi.
Let me do the measurement again.
Tristan, you're gonna be the next player, so get ready.
Okay.
He comes forward 1, 2, 3, and then he sees the stone giant really hasn't moved yet, so he goes ahead and says that's not really what we wanted to do. So, boom.
A guiding bolt.
Guiding bolt on
Awesome.
that guy.
Cool.
And then he'll go back to there. Yep. And whoever attacks him next has advantage on the giant.
All right. Cool. So we have several people that the giant can throw something at. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, and 4. So here we go.
I'm sneaky.
It's not an aura, it's a spike growth. Oh, you stealthed? Understood. D3. Alright, so number 2. That's going to be Bodhi. No, Tristan, because. Wait. But that is Bodhi. Bodhi, we're going to throw a geode at you. Boom, 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 boom. Need dexterity saving throw, please, Bodhi Dharma. And with a 20, you're going to suffer 4 plus 5 for a total of 9 damage. Con save, don't roll a natural 1, as we will go to Tristan's turn.
Alright. I'm going to cast Absorb Elements on myself.
Okay. Isn't that a reaction?
It's a spell.
Yes, but I believe
It's a
that's
reaction spell.
It's a reaction spell.
Oh, okay.
It's when you take damage.
That seems like it would be too late.
Nope. You absorb the elements when it happens.
Alright, but I can do something else, which is okay. Ooh, I have another one of these, but lower level. Cool. Ice Storm.
Okay. The aspect of fire makes its dexterity saving throw. It fails. The giant's dexterity saving throw will also fail.
It's not that big, though, because it was a lower spell, but...
Alright, dealing 21 damage to... the first guy suffers 8 plus 26, so 34 damage to him. And the second guy suffers 21, and they have both been knocked prone. Alright.
Why am I drawing? I don't mean to draw.
All good.
Oh, come on.
You just select the arrow tool on the far left.
Yeah. Alright. I'm going to move over... Is this a...
The fire
like a
elemental
rock
makes his intelligence saving throw because you took damage. What's your spell save DC, Faz?
It's a 21.
Oh, well, thanks. That guy can never succeed. Alright. So, he's going to use half his movement to stand up and throw magma at the giant. The giant is prone. Needs to make a dexterity saving throw while prone. Failing, he will suffer 14 fire damage.
And is blind? Or is that the giant who does
The
that?
giant does the blinding effect.
Boo that giant.
Yep. Alright, Foz.
I am going to follow up behind Cam and hide.
Cool. Steph?
I need to get closer. I think for kicks, because it seems like it might be fun,
Okay.
I'm gonna drop darkness on top of the giant.
You're going to drop darkness on top of the giant. Okay. That kind of sucks, but alright. Darkness. We can do darkness on the giant. And darkness is how big? It is a 15-foot radius. Got it.
Good.
Cool.
That's delicious, actually. I'll wait here though till I have my whole turn. Hold on, I think that was an action and I did movement.
You have your bonus section still.
Yeah, I have too many bonus actions. No bonus actions. I'm gonna just stay where I am.
Alright, Mr. Mio.
Out of the bushes, I spring to shoot an arrow at the molten guy.
Okay. With advantage, you
Got
dealt
it.
32 piercing damage as your
And I hit him
arrow.
with a 14.
Yep. Oh, wait.
Oh, geez.
So with a 14, wait a second. 14. No, he's an AC of 15.
I was going to say, like, I think I missed that one. I
Yeah.
rolled a 1 and a 2.
That's a rare miss. You only had to get a 3.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Then I got to do some math. I'm going to run 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Run in the bushes and hide in the bushes.
Okay. Miss Brahmi,
Yes.
you're holding up the very back of the group. What do you want to do?
Oh, okay. She. Let me just double check something real quick. I think that's beyond me, but let me just double check. Yeah, that is too far for her. So she is going to hold holy. Well, no, she can't hold anything because she's holding banishment. So she is going to keep staying back there and holding banishment as long as she's out of the way. So.
Cool. Mr. Dharma. Tristan, you're the next player. Just get ready.
Okay.
Buddy moves up.
That was movement and action to move to double move,
Okay,
and then
dash.
but I still have a bonus. What's that?
Yep, you dashed. All good.
And then I get to bonus action, and I blurp that
Awesome.
guy.
Dealing 16 radiant damage to him. His intelligence saving throw, because I get to roll it but can't possibly succeed. All right. Anything else, buddy? No.
Nope, that was all my action.
All right. The stone giant. He is currently inside of this thing. We did see someone come up from behind when you cast the darkness, right? Or were you not hidden when you cast it? Steph?
Oh yeah, I think I was invisible until I cast it.
Okay. So I would not know. Does the darkness have
I
a
mean-
verbal component?
Hmm.
It does.
Let me double check because I don't.
It
Cast
does.
it. Yeah, but I cast it as a monk, not as a spell. I don't know if it makes a difference.
All
I
good.
mean, you know I cast a spell near you anyway.
Yeah. So we are going to spray outwards a cone in this direction. And I'm going to need to roll 1d6 to determine what happens here. Oh, sorry. I need you to roll dexterity saving throw of DC 17, or I have to do the 1d6. As a prismatic burst comes from within the darkness, you dodge to the side and ignore it. Okay.
Woo!
Is he still laying down because he was prone, right?
He is still
Yes.
prone, yes.
He's just laying there spraying shit out of the darkness,
Yeah.
covered in brambles. Like, this day sucks.
He might be
It
panicking.
really does. All right. Tristan, what do you want to do?
I'm attacking. I'm going to shoot at the fire guy.
Sure. As your bow tenses, the arrow on the string leaves, spraying, piercing the creature, dealing 11 points of damage with the first shot. Your second shot, sir. Again, the arrow flies true, dealing 13 piercing damage. Your arrows are rocking it today, Tristan. Any movement you'd like to do or bonus actions?
Gonna move up to that rock ahead of me
Okay,
over here.
cool.
Wait, can I do that? Hold on. Let me see if I can get there. No, I can't get there. So I'll move over here.
All right. This thing can no longer see the giant,
Uh-oh.
so it's going to move 40 feet towards somebody. I can move 40 feet to here to chase Bodhi. Bodhi Dharma is the only one I can really chase. Because everyone else is either out of range or hidden. Bodhi, I'm going to run up to here and I'm going to try to slam you twice with my fist. With the reach of 15
Does he
feet.
have that much reach?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
15 feet of reach. A 25 to bludgeon you, sir, for 14 fire damage.
Yep.
And then the second strike will be a 28 for 8.
All right. So for 8, so I need to make 2 concentration. 1, 2.
Yes, sir.
So spike growth is still up.
It is. All right, Faz.
All right. I'm going to drop the concentration on enemies bound, and then I'm going to hold a Dissonant Whispers to cast if this guy... I think he's outside of Cam's reach right now, but if he goes inside Cam's reach, I'll cast it.
Okay, cool. All right, after Faz, we go to Steph.
I'm just gonna do a movement and a dash and scoop up the sword that I threw earlier.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that's gonna take everything.
Cool.
But
Mr.
my
Mio.
AC goes back up.
Yep.
If I take a step forward, am I no longer hidden?
It depends if you do it stealthily at half movement.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll do it stealthily half movement.
Okay.
That's 10 feet. And then I'll slash at the guy.
Okay.
I pull up my sword as bonus action.
And with the 25, you're going to deal 10 radiant, 27 sneak attack for a total of 37. Is this a booming blade as well?
What was that?
Is this your booming blade, like normal?
Yes, it is. Sorry.
At 55 hit points, you've dealt 37 so far. Booming blade damage comes through.
I remember how to cast spells every time. I just look at it and go, what do I push?
All right.
Oops.
All right.
7.
Oh, he's already dead.
So 37, 44 damage. He's 11 hit points left.
Okay.
All right, and you
Well.
did strike him, so you will suffer 14 damage for touching him. And then he needs to make a wisdom saving throw of a 12, and he's going to be running away from you, from Faz. And he moves 40
Wow, he
feet.
does take 11 damage too.
Oh, he does take 11, so he bursts. As he bursts there, Mio, I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw of DC. What is the DC on this? The DC is a 17. You are going to suffer 15 fire damage as the creature exploded around you.
Oh, I didn't make that save.
Correct. But you
But I'll
have
become the
evasion,
action.
so you take half, right?
Let me check evasion. Supposed to make those things.
Or you can uncanny dodge it down.
I can uncanny dodge it, yeah.
Okay, we'll do that. That's fine. So 15 fire damage to you. All right. That was his turn.
So I'm gonna go hide in the bush now.
Okay.
I'm
Oh,
just gonna
sorry.
back up.
Yep. Cool.
I'm not gonna hide it. I don't have my bonus action to hide.
That's
So.
Mio's turn. All right, we're gonna finish up this round. Brahmi.
But so, what round are we on for these other
7.
two?
I
Huh?
think.
Oof. So low going. I don't think Brahmi has something she can cast across that much a distance. Yeah, so she is just going to scooch up a little bit
Sure.
to here quietly and then stay hidden in those rocks.
Cool.
And that's it.
Bodhidharma.
Well, I am going to come up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that should put me. Yep. I think I know that guy's in there, so I'm going to blurp him at disadvantage.
Yes, sir.
But I think you have advantage because they see a guiding bolt on him, right?
It's a straight roll. Yep. So it's
Okay.
24. So you blast him, dealing 19 radiant damage.
All right. And that's into my turn.
He also can't see you, so it's advantage and disadvantage both ways.
Okay.
Yep. So after Bodhidharma, it comes to be his turn. He's goodness. He wouldn't know where the blurb came from. Yeah, great. All right. Enough of this. He's tired of getting attacked while he's immobile, so we are going to walk out of this dumb thing. So here we go, Bodhi. What you've been wanting. So 25, 50, 75, or sorry, 25, 50. 50 plus 20 is 70. 70 plus 70 plus 15 would be 85. 85 plus 5 would be 90. I need you to roll 90 d4, please.
Can he make it out if he was prone and that's difficult terrain?
Yep, he's crawling. So he suffered 246 damage as he dashed to get out of there. That hurt. This isn't going to last long.
Redded himself.
It did not hurt enough.
All right. That's all he can do, though. Tristan. He's laying on the ground prone.
All right, I'm gonna shoot him.
With disadvantage, please.
Okay, hold on. Come on, cooperate. There you go.
All right. With a 23, you did pierce him, dealing 12 damage. Second shot.
Right. Can I just point out how ridiculous that was the disadvantages for those two
Indeed.
shots?
As you dealt another 13 damage, we're going to go ahead and finish this guy off. Faz. He has 33 health.
Okay. Let's see. I can. I'll move up and then I'll just cast another Dissonant Whispers at him.
Okay. The wisdom saving throw on that is going to be an 18. That causes him to have disadvantage on his next attack roll, correct? Or does that make him run away?
Oh, sorry.
He runs
you don't
away.
do that. It's the runaway.
Oh, great. That's wonderful. So, 5,
Yeah.
25, yeah. He dies due to walking through the shredding of the spike growth. And that's where we're going to end for tonight, as you guys have cleared out the entrance into the Scorched Vaults. As always, guys, thank you so much for choosing me to be your GM. There's a ton of amazing ones out there, and I'm always thankful you choose me to be yours. If you know someone who wants to play my games, send them my way. I'd love to talk to them. We do have the Patreon over at patreon.com/GMEric. We also have the YouTube channel where we've got the GM tip videos and archives every single day. So otherwise, guys, have a wonderful night. Please stay safe. Discuss amongst yourselves what you guys want to do next week. Do we want to continue doing this? Because I know that Mio is out next week because he has a booking that he's going to, which will be fun. So just let me know what you guys want to do next week. We'll figure that out.
Unless you guys want me to play from the plane, that'd be fun.
That'd be fun.
That'd be amazing. You have to play a flying character, though.
You have to do that, and you have to do the voices on the plane.
And you have to be in a middle aisle.
Yeah.
Roll for me.
Great. All right, everybody. Have a wonderful night. Please stay safe, and we'll catch you guys later.